Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to Johnny Vlogger Live. How you doing? I thought I'd do a little live for a little while because I'm a bit bored. Uh, Try and do a chat live. I don't do many chat ones, do I? Well, I normally do it at the end of the karaoke or a quiz. I was going to do a quiz, but I don't feel like doing a quiz. A bit late now. Maybe tomorrow I might do a quiz. So I was going to just try and do a little chat live, maybe play a game if we don't get enough interest in chatting. So let's just check the messages are coming through. Can anyone see me? Can you see the picture and sound? Is it okay? We've got 10 in the room watching in the background, 12 in the room. Hello, Joanna. Hello. Thanks for you're the first guest commenting. Hello. How are you? So what I want to try and do tonight is I want to try and put a link up and try and get people on the screen. Are you brave enough to be on the screen or are you too shy? So if you're up for it, let me know and I'll put a link up. You don't have to say anything. You can just go on the screen and just be there and say nothing or just say hello and that's it. You don't have to do anything. I want to try and I'm just trying to do a little test on this StreamYard, how many people can get on the screen. I think I can only get 4, but I could be wrong. I did do this ages ago and I got 10 people on the screen. But I think I might have to have the more the one you have to pay for. I'm on the free one at the moment. Hello, the Alex. Hello, Martin Ross. Can see and hear fine. Okay, thank you. Hello, Simon Dale. Hello, how are you doing, Simon Dale? Long time no see. Is that the Simon Dale near Great Yarmouth? We met once, didn't we? God, that must have been about 3 years ago now. Doesn't time fly? Hello, Julie West. Hello. How is everyone? Is everyone good? Ooh, who else you got in the room? Aki1974. Hello. No, haha, you've already asked that before. Oh, have I? You're another Simon Dale then. I suppose there's always more than one, isn't there? So I couldn't remember. So has anyone got any good topics to talk about? Or do you want to play a game? I was thinking of Connect 4 maybe. Give the card game a rest. We've done too many card games lately, haven't we? I was going to do a quiz, but I'm not going to do a quiz. I might do the quiz tomorrow now. So it's basically chat, try and get some people on the screen if you want to. If not, we'll play Connect 4. There you go. When am I next away? Connect 4 sounds good, Joanna says. Okay. Let's have a vote then. What should we do? Play Connect 4 or chat or both? On screen challenge. Anyone brave enough to come on the screen and just say hello and stay there and then see how many other people come on and say hello and stay on the screen. Let's try and get 4 people. Let's put a link up. Let's see if anyone's going to do it. Going to be brave enough. Come on, don't be scared. You can always put a mask on your face if you don't want to show your real face. Right, so the link is ending S8. So let's see if we can get anywhere with this. Right, here we go then. Invite guests. Copy. Right. I've got to go into the comments now, haven't I? Right, I'm going to put a link up. There we go. So there's a link. So if you click on that and then test your camera and mic works, then you'll agree to being in the guest room, etc. And then you'll go in a guest room, and then I can bring you in. When am I next away? I'm away Friday this week. Going away again. Yes, it's a very a quick gap. What are we talking? 6-day gap, and then I'm away again. I didn't plan it to be a very short gap. It just sort of happened the way I booked the holidays. But you know, I haven't got any more booked up after this, not at the moment. So probably have a little break after this next holiday, and then don't know, maybe go away in May. Might have a break in April. Give the rest of April a miss, and maybe go away in April next. Right, we've got someone in the guest room. Let's bring in. We've got Julie West. Hello, let's bring Julie West in. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you.
I thought I'd be brave and come on.
That's very brave of you. Yes, it takes a lot of body to come on the screen. A lot of people are shy.
Well, it's nerve-wracking.
Have you never done this before?
I'm not sure how many's in the room, but
We got 19 in the room.
okay, yeah, I can't see the chat. Oh,
And we've got Michael. Let's bring Michael in as well.
oh, Michael's there.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Michael.
Hi.
So there you go. There's 3 people. Does anyone else want to come on? Click the link. Someone's got the mic on their phone. You might have to turn it down. Did you see the end of Cole's life? No, I didn't know what happened.
Johnny. Every time I had that the whole comment, it Brighton, forest.
Saturday, yes.
Kickoff.
5:30 kickoff. That's it. Yeah, I did want to go to that game, but unfortunately I'm going on holiday, so I'll have to watch it in a bar. So I'll be watching that in a bar. Hopefully they'll win Wembley. Getting to Wembley is a big club. Do you like football, Julie?
I can't stand football, no. But I do support Man City though.
You support Man City, okay.
Yeah, but I don't like football, but it's because my uncle supported them.
With Manchester United.
Oh, Man United. Oh, God. Oh, dear.
That went down well.
It did.
Oh, well, let's be friends. Enemies. So, what do you like apart from football then, if you don't like football?
I don't like any sports.
Okay, what do you like then?
Banger racing.
Banger racing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've never been to see one of those. That's probably a laugh, isn't it?
It is. really good. If you like cars and smashing, then it's good.
Okay.
And it's
So
not too expensive.
you go to the Storrington, I can't remember where it is now. Is it near Eastbourne, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah, the Arlington one's good.
what type of cars do they have there?
Pardon?
What cars do they have races in to smash up and all that?
Normally the bangers, or you got the vans. The vans are good, or you got caravans.
Caravans.
Yeah, but they don't last very long because obviously they're flimsy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the vans are the best ones.
All right. What are they all like? The scrappers. They turn
Yeah,
into racers.
yeah. And there's just they do what they call a DD, Destruction Derby.
Destruction Derby.
Yeah, you can go any way round the track.
Anywhere around the track.
Any way round the track.
Blimey, so you can go left or right.
Yep.
Oh my
And
days.
people kind of sit in the middle lane, begging people on to hit them.
So they keep smashing into each other until they can't move anymore.
Yep.
Or the engines blow up and there's all steam coming
Yeah.
out of them.
But you
It's
can
like-
get hit as well by flying objects.
So it can be quite dangerous then.
Yeah. It's good fun though.
Yeah, so I suppose it's good fun as long as no one gets injured.
I've seen a couple of people get injured. Up at Wimbledon one. Up there.
Wimbledon.
Yeah, I don't think it's up there anymore, the where they used to do banger racing.
Okay. We've got Roger. Hello, Roger. Roger says caravan bangers are fun to watch. They have them here at Mendip Raceways. Is that down near Bristol, Roger? Bristol way? So, Denise sent me a video when she went. Did she go with you once, a couple of times?
Yeah, she was come with me last year, like Christmas time,
Okay.
because she enjoys it as well. She gets close up to the fence and, you know, shouts at them and all sorts.
She gives them some mouth, does she?
Yeah.
Go on, faster, smash into that one.
Oh, she does. She has some blinds and, yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things you either like it or you don't like it.
I think I'll have to go to one day and see what I
Yeah,
think.
you will. It is good. You have to pick kind of like the right race.
I've watched monster trucks crushing caravans and cars, and
Oh, I haven't seen anything like that.
the ones with the massive big wheels.
Yeah.
I watched that once. That was good fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
The caravans, like you said, they're very flimsy, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't last. I've watched one before at Aldershot, and they don't last very long.
Yeah,
The vans last longer.
I saw the monster trucks just drive over them and they just cave in straight away, or they go up in the air and then they land on them and flatten them.
Yeah, that's it.
Caravan bangers are fun to watch. They he said more towards Glastonbury. Near Glastonbury.
Yeah, I mean, you got a few tracks about.
Yeah. So how much does it cost roughly to go to one of these?
If you do it online by an e-ticket, it's £18. If you do it on the gate, it's £20. But it does last a few hours.
It lasts a couple of hours.
Yeah. It's worth
Okay.
the money.
So how many races do they have in 2 hours?
They do 10 laps each. I
10
mean, you're
laps.
looking at, I think the longest we've been there is about 5 hours.
5 hours. Blimey.
Time you, if you've got like the vans and that time, you clear up all the rubbish, ready for the next race.
Right. Because the hardest bit is clearing the track after a race to get
Yeah.
all the smashed up bits on the track.
Yeah, they have to kind of clear it first.
Make it safe again.
Yeah. No, it is worth it. You take your chair and that, and you can get food there.
Yeah. I think I might have to go to one of them one day then, yeah.
No, it is good.
Could do a live maybe on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would get quite a big audience, I reckon.
Oh, it gets, if they do like a bank holiday one, it gets busy.
Okay.
Very busy.
So when do they run? From Easter to the end of the summer or something?
Yeah, they've started up now and they run up to Christmas.
Okay, Christmas. Blimey.
Yeah. If you look on Speedworth Motor, it's Speedworth something. They're on Facebook as well. It tells you all the days they do and whereabouts it is.
Okay. Right, we've got 2 people come on. Does anyone else want to come on the screen? I'm going to try and see if we can get 4 to 6 people on the screen, maybe more. There's a link. You just click
Don't be
on the link.
Shy.
You're not shy.
No, Michael's not shy.
Mouse charger. What's the game? It's just to try and come on the screen and say hello or chat if you want to, or you can just mute your mic and just stay on the screen. Have you ever done this, Bob? I'll jump on without a face, she says.
Who's that?
Mouse charger. Well, you could put a mouse on the screen instead. No. We'll put a mask on. Have you got a mask, mouse charger?
Yes, put so you could just see your eyes.
We could just see your hand or something. We'll put a hat on and some glasses, some blacked out shades. Like that, something, and or something like this. And,
the new look.
You can put a Paddy's hat on and go. What's the crack?
Have you the record on the number?
Danonia, hello. I got new phone last week.
I'm happy.
He's done. Right, so does anyone else want to come on? We've got 50 in the room. Yeah, get Trev on the screen to say hello. Oh, we've got another guest. Right, we've got another link. We've got Mouse Charger. Right, here we go.
Hello. Can everyone hear me all right?
Hi,
Hiya. Hiya, Buster. Hiya. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Julie.
Hiya.
No, I've got a new phone. It's not like an up-to-date phone or out like that, but it's not giving me notifications. It's not. I can't go on my old one that I did to click on a link with StreamYard. So I ain't naive about StreamYard links and stuff like that, Julie or Johnny. Trust me. It was just. I had to go and scramble then for my old phone and go and see if that one worked. Am I sounding a bit too loud?
It's loud and clear. What phone have you got?
Samsung.
The Samsung.
Oh, I've got a
Yeah, it
Samsung.
normally works. Normally works, honestly. But I've had to scramble for my older one to get for a new one. It's just until I set it up right. It's not working right, that's all. Boff knows me voice anyway, don't you, Boff?
I suppose you just got to fiddle with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Fiddle with the settings.
So what is this? So chat guest on screen challenge. Is the challenge just coming on a panel? And I won't be showing my face, by the way. Only people that meet me know, because I'm not confident enough. I don't want to, and there's reasons behind that, whether it's life or work or whatever. So what is the whole reason?
It's just to get someone on the screen, whether we can see you or not. A picture, that's fine. So.
All right, okay. Well, you've got me. So there you go. So anyone else? Anyone else?
Anyone else? Click the link.
No pressure for anyone.
Then we can see or not see you on the screen as well. It's quite clever because you can either be on the screen and your voice, or you can just have your voice.
Well, there you go. I'm proper Rochdale, Lancashire lass, everyone. So whoever has never heard me, it's an annoying Lancashire voice, but I'm here.
Whereabouts is Rochdale? I can't think where Rochdale is.
Just in Lancashire. Just Lancashire, isn't it?
Is that near Blackpool, isn't it? Preston.
So what next then? What's the next move?
I suppose we could ask.
Thanks, Sam. Sam is amazing. One to watch out for.
Has he got a channel?
Who, Sam? I've no idea. I don't know.
Have you done any videos, Sam? Hello, Harold Betterton. Are you going to come on, Harold?
You know, you're sounding that good, Johnny. Let me just turn my phone off a little bit. Right. Let me just. Is anyone hearing crackling from my mic? Is anyone hearing crackling from my mic?
I can,
No.
I can hear something, but I'm not sure if it's from you.
I'm going to turn my mic off now. Shall we do a quick mic check?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. No, we can't hear her now.
No, I think it's Michael's.
Michael's on mute, I think.
Oh, he is. He is now, yeah.
Michael, why don't you? We're going to turn our mic off. Why don't you turn yours back on? Just see if there's a mic thing. One sec.
Hello?
Hello.
How many devices have you got, Julie?
Me? In what way? How?
Are you watching on a TV and your phone, or just your phone?
No, I'm on the phone, but I'm on the computer.
Okay. So on one of them, you have to have the mic muted.
Yeah, please.
Right. Mike's not on my computer.
Like, just on your phone then.
It's
Okay.
just on my phone.
What about Michael?
Hi, Trev. It's just one of boss. Just one of boss, that's all.
Oh yeah, Roger, I forgot about that. Yeah, and condolences about that. You lost your dad, didn't you, recently? Sorry that's happened, Roger. Yeah, maybe when things are better, come on, eh? So does anyone else want to come on? Who else have we got in the room? Harold, can you come on? Anyone in the background want to come on? So we got 4 people on the screen, including me. Love boat. Sky Dale. Joanna, do you want to come on?
They're all shy.
Joe Luck, do you want to come on and say hi? You can have the camera switched off if you want.
So, where's everyone going this year? What's the best place? So, Johnny, Julie, and Michael. So, which is the place that you're most looking forward to going in 2025?
Nowhere.
That was easy then.
It was the furthest I go at the moment is Eastbourne to stay in a hotel. That is it.
Well, that's all. Do you know what, Julia, it's getting you somewhere out, isn't it? So
Yeah,
it's
but
not
then
a
my
case of
daughter.
nowhere, is it? At least you're going out.
Yeah, but then my daughter wants to stay, but she lives in Eastbourne.
I know what you mean. It's not the same, but at least it's somewhere different from where you're staying.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
always keep that positive. Always keep that
Yeah.
positive in your mind, hon. Always.
Yeah.
So where's the most that you're going, Michael? Where's the most place you're going? Well, Michael goes everywhere, but where's the one that you're most looking forward to so far?
We're going to Birmingham.
Birmingham. What's in Birmingham? It's echoing here. It's echoing.
Yes, there is an echo, isn't there?
Is it mine? I'll tell you what, I'll just mute mine. I'm sure it's not mine. But Bob, where are you going in Birmingham? Just tell everyone.
Trev is Trev is doing a challenge for the 500 stuff. I meant 1500 stuff. He's in a straight jacket challenge.
You're doing a pub challenge.
The straight jacket is a challenge.
A drink challenge.
What is the challenge?
A straight jacket.
A straight jacket?
Yes.
Oh, it's an escape room, isn't it? It's an escape room, isn't it? Yeah, Bob!
Straight jacket.
Now, I can't move for Paul. Not now.
Straight jacket. Well, that's different, isn't it?
So that should be fun then, shouldn't it? Something to look forward to. So, Johnny, your next one, where are you going? Don't say Tenerife, reviewing an English breakfast.
No, I've just been there, so I'm going to have a break from there now. Well, I'm going somewhere nearby, Fuerteventura. Meeting up with some friends and taking one of my daughters and grandchildren, so that'd be quite good. But
I didn't hear a lot of that because someone's thing were all thingy again. So you were saying that you're going Fuerteventura or something?
Fuerteventura,
Yeah.
and I don't know where I'll go after that. I don't know. I'm gonna have a I don't know. I have to work it
Never
out.
plan. Never plan. If you can't plan, then just do what I say. I think it's
Just
quite fun.
spontaneous, yeah. Get up and go.
Oh, good on you.
Well, some people they do that. They go to the airport. They've got no holiday booked, and they book it when they get to the airport. Or you can pay a company to give you an envelope, and you open the envelope, and it tells you where you're going. So it's like a surprise holiday.
Well, that's it. I think that's part of the adventure, isn't it? Hey, Trev, I think that's part of the adventure where you just turn up and then you haven't got a clue, have you, where you're going, and just let it go.
That must be a bit scary or a bit weird because you're not prepared.
Of course it is, but a bit inside of you feels excited, doesn't it? I mean, I can't because of work sometimes. But Julie, when I asked you and I went, what are you doing? You went, oh, nothing really. I think that's lovely, what you're doing. And I'd love to do what you're doing. So there's nothing wrong with any of us doing our little travels, is there? It's all
No, I
good.
mean, I've been abroad when I was a kid, loads of different places, but I can't do the heat anymore. So I'm quite happy to go and stay in a hotel in this country or go and stay in a caravan.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with that. I think that's admirable, and I like all that. The UK's got so much to offer, and I think
Yeah.
people forget that because we see so many Tenerife breakfast reviews and all this.
Yes,
And
Johnny.
I'd like to see more people that can go and travel, especially down south, because I'm a northern girl. So I'd love to see somebody reviewing somewhere,
Yeah.
near down south.
There
Yeah,
you
there's
go,
a lot of
Johnny.
places in South. Yeah.
You could do a video down here.
I went to Rye a few years ago, just along from Hastings, and that was quite a nice caravan park. I think it was Park Dean Caravan Camp,
Yeah.
and
Oh, does anyone remember back in the day, Butlins and Pontins holiday parks back in the day? Always you as children brought up with abroad ones. I was brought up with Warner's Wagtails, Dovercourt Bay, where they filmed Heidi Eye Camp, all that sort of stuff, mate. So I love the bingo, the seaside. I love all that, mate.
yeah, I went on the Pontins camp years and years and years ago at Blackpool. I don't think it's there anymore. They knocked it down.
Isn't that?
Sorry. No, mouse chop's gone quiet.
She's disappeared.
He's just frozen. My voice sounds sound like an old man.
Who?
So we've lost a viewer there. Michael's gone down.
Michael's disappeared.
Has gone down. Well, she's frozen. She might have gone to the loo or something. She might come back in a minute. Right, so
I'm charging up my phone. Can you hear me?
You can hear me now. Hello.
She's back.
Hello, I'm charging up my phone. It were on 5%. Remember, it's my older phone.
Got a dodgy battery.
But when you charge your phone, sometimes it comes across dead robotic. So, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Remember, I've got telly down and everything, so I've no idea.
Well,
yeah, Centre Parks is another one. Centre Parks is another one, actually, Candy, thinking about it. I'd never been to one of these. These were built way before, I was an adult then. So I'd never been to one.
Centre Parks. I don't think I've ever been to a Centre Parks. I've been to Avon and Park Dean camps.
Back in the day, I just remember, I'm reminiscing again, aren't I? I remember red coats and yellow coats, entertainment, Queen of the Week, King of the Week, daft silly songs for mums and dads, all that sort of stuff. Food where you went in this big cater hall, chalet people that looked after the kids when they were asleep in chalets. You'd never see that again, would you?
Pink Candy. Hello, Pink Candy. She's been to Centre Parks, Avon, Yes, the red coats. Yes, I remember the red coats are at Haven, aren't they? Have you ever been to a Haven camp, Julie?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
But you're lucky enough, though, Julie, to be down. Is it Great Yarmouth? Oh, that nice place where Walk With Me Tim goes and stuff. Oh, that
Yeah,
nice southern
I think
beach.
I've been to Great Yarmouth before.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They've got a centre park at Longleat, Roger says. Okay. I've never been to Longleat. Is it nice there, Roger? Don't they have a zoo there at Longleat, don't they?
It's Longleat. I remember a documentary about like 15, 20 years ago, and there was this guy that owned it. He had a beard. It was a bit eccentric, wasn't it? And he built up like a zoo within Longleat. Is that the one?
I think so, yes. 20 miles away from Roger. There you go. It's amazing at Crimbo. Crimbo. I've never heard of Crimbo. Okay. The Longleat Zoo, they got a hippopotamus in the water, and you can get in it on the boats. Blimey. That would be a bit scary, down in the water with a hippopotamus. It might come out and squash the boat. So have you dyed your hair again, Julie?
I have, yes. And then I'm going to dye it again.
Is that purple or pink?
I think I'm not actually sure. It's either,
Bit of both.
I think it's either pink or purple, but I want to go purple and then grey at the bottom.
Right at the bottom, okay.
Yeah.
Is there a knack for having it multicoloured?
Yeah. I know my hair's going to fall out one day.
Mine's nearly gone.
Julie, honestly, good on you for doing that colour. I'm menopausal mouse, so obviously your hair and all that. I'm not getting into menopause, don't worry, Johnny. But I know the difference in my hair now. So yeah, it is one of them. So I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. And anyone in the chat that's going through it.
I used to have really bright pink hair, like I don't know if you I can't remember her name. She's off Lazy Town, but I can't remember her name.
Barbie.
It'll come to you about 4 o'clock in the morning, Julie. About 4
I
o'clock in the
reckon
morning, it'll come to you.
my daughter will know, but I can't remember her name.
Lord Bob.
So anyway, so this lady that had the bright pink hair, so that inspired you, did it, to colour your hair?
Yeah, I was fed up with apart from I was fed up with all the grey hairs.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I'm getting grey hair.
What hair?
I've got grey hair on
Nobody
the
bothers
side.
about you,
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah.
You're a bloke. You can just deal with it.
I've never dyed my hair. I might dye it for a laugh.
Careful, Johnny. You're gonna start having a menopausal like harem here.
I don't think men dye their hair.
No,
doesn't,
it depends what sort of person they are, I think.
George
They
Yeah.
either
doesn't
age
really
just
do it.
themselves or they be themselves or, it's one of them. And so it's exactly like women. You do what you want.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
My
I just
daughter's
follow
got
this.
purple hair as well.
Has she? She dyed
Yeah.
her hair already.
Yeah. I mean, she's 23, so.
She dyed her hair.
I'd never dream of dyeing my hair at 23-year-old, My hair was lovely and mousy brown and bit of blonde in it and stuff. I'd never would
Yeah,
have.
she's always
Mind you,
dyeing it.
saying that, I was born in 74, so times change, don't they? You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have
My
all
son
these
dyed
dyes
his
now
hair.
and everything.
My son's had pink hair.
Imagine, sorry, Julia, I keep
My,
interrupting. Sorry,
my
it's
son's
the
had his
delay in the
hair dyed.
conversation. Sorry.
He's had pink hair before.
So how many colours have you had your hair?
Too many.
Too many.
Yeah, too many.
Do you like buy the whole range and just go through them?
No, I know which colour I'm normally going to go for. Or I get somebody just to do potluck and just pick for me.
Will you go in the shop and go lucky dip?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Can I just interrupt, Candy? Yes, I have seen that video. It's hilarious. The one where it's sort of staged like the Queen, and it's Geordie, it's female comedians, and they're doing like this Queen sort of thing, and it's about menopause. It's hilarious, isn't it? If you can't laugh, then you're literally gonna cry.
Yep. Laughing is good.
Well, I might have a funny moment one day and dye my hair.
What
bright
how many
green?
subs are you on at the moment, Johnny? Because you're at what, 9 something.
At the moment.
So why not maybe at 10? Why maybe at not 10? Just go with your flow, what you're doing normally. So maybe at 10, you and Denise or something, and just dye it at 10k or something. Do a challenge like that, and that's your challenge.
Yeah.
Or is that a bit too much?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it. So pink.
Have a think about it. Have a think about it.
Pink and purple is the rave, is it?
Pink or purple are the best colours you can get.
Roger's wife has got pink and purple. I see quite a lot of people with pink and purple hair walking around. Hello, Susan. Hello, we haven't seen you for a while. Hello, Susan. Is that Susan from Scotland? I've seen a few people with light blue hair and green.
Well, do whatever colour you need to, you think to, and then just do with like a little bud and just colour your hair like that, or get Denise or your daughter, somebody to do it, and then, or maybe do it for charity as well. That's a biggie. So,
Yeah.
something fun that you wouldn't normally do. That's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, why not?
Only say in chat. I don't know what you think.
Pink,
Just fun, isn't it?
pink
What's
is
the worst you can do? Lose your hair?
speed up the process
Oh,
to get
bless.
out. I could go bald. I could go bald to my hair.
Anyway, that's a food for thought, isn't it? Johnny, thank you very much for letting me on. Julie, lovely to speak to you. Thank you.
You too, Mouse Charger.
Bob, when he was on as well. You take care. I'll be watching anyway. Bye.
Me
Bye.
now.
Bye.
Bye then, Mouse Charger. Right, Mouse Charger's gone. There you go. So does anyone else want to come on? Hello, Eugene McGeever. Hello, Susan. Am I dyeing my hair? Well, I haven't decided yet, but I might do soon. You never know. Pink says I should dye it a different colour each side.
You could go green one side and blue the other side.
Yeah, or I could go red, white, and blue, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Have red that side, white on the top, and blue there.
Or you can have the seagull colours.
The seagull colours, blue and white, yeah?
Yep.
I can't say I've ever seen someone with blue and white hair.
No, I haven't either.
I've seen a wig on someone's head, blue and white, but not the actual hair. Dye it blonde like Gazza did. Susan said. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I did used to have blonde hair, Susan. So yeah, that would make me feel young again. Hello, Miles. I'm looking to see your Fuerteventura vlogs. Tim said you were going there. Yes, I have got quite a lot of Fuerteventura. I can't even say it now. Fuerteventura videos already. I've been there 3 times, but there's 3 visits already, and I'm going there again Friday. So I'll make some new ones. Where are you from, Miles? Right, so we're trying to do an on-screen challenge. We've had 4 people on. Does anyone else want to come on and just say hello? And
Don't be shy.
All you've got to do is click on the link in the live chat. If I put another link up, then you just click on it and you can come on. Right, I'll put another link up. Right, here we go. Just coming up now. Ding! There you go. How are we? I'm okay, thank you, Miles. How are you? What are you drinking there then, Julie?
Huh?
Is that a Diet Coke? Is that a Diet Coke?
Yes.
Not
I need it after the day I've had.
Not a vodka.
It should be a Malibu and Coke, but I haven't got any.
Okay. So, I don't know if Denise is watching. It'd be good to get her on here.
I don't know if she's got a message her.
Probably gone to bed. It's afternoon. Is anyone else watching? Does anyone else want to come on and say hello? Click the link in the live chat. We've got 16 in the room, and there's only 2 of us on the screen. That's terrible. It means 14 are watching.
Come on, people.
So Julie West has never been on the screen before. So there you go.
No, and it's nerve-wracking, but
Are you getting used to it now?
yeah, once you're on it, it's okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's just the initial bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Susan, do you want to come on and say hello? Susan from Scotland. Is Ruth watching? Ruth's from Scotland. What about Lola? Lola's from Scotland and one of the viewers. And Ian, Fun Times, here, come on if he's watching. Pink Candy. Why don't you come on, Pink Candy? Come on. You can turn the camera off and just talk like Mouse Charger did. There you go. So you don't have to show your face. There you go.
Oh, Denise has seen my message.
Denise has seen the message. So does anyone know how to make this on-air sign dimmer? Because when I turn it on, it's too bright. It looks like it's going to blow up.
Is it the right way round now?
It's on the right way now, yeah. Because when you go on StreamYard, the camera's the right way around. But when you go on YouTube, they reverse the screen. I don't know why. They never used to. Right, let's. Julie, nice to see you, Pink Candy says.
Hi, Pink Candy.
So I've got the famous lamp in the corner. It's still wrapped. One day it will get unwrapped. We don't know when.
How long has it been wrapped up for?
6 years now, that thing.
6 years. Oh my God. It needs to come off.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's a long time, 6 years.
Very long time. Not normal. Jessica, hello.
Oh, is that my daughter? I'm trying to get her to come on.
Okay.
She needs cheering up.
She needs cheering up.
Yeah, she's stuck in hospital at the moment.
Oh dear, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she's been in there 2 days so far. So she's feeling a bit fed up.
Oh well, I hope she gets well soon then. Nothing too bad, I hope.
No, her knee's all swollen and she can't walk on it. They say it's to do with her Crohn's disease. And she's having a flare up in her small bowel as well. And then when I went to see her today, her left hand was swollen as well.
Oh dear.
So she's getting a bit fed up. I mean, she did spend nearly a year in hospital last year, so. And obviously being back in, it's not nice.
No one wants to be in hospital, do they?
No, she doesn't. She hates it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully she won't be in there much longer then.
We're not sure yet because she started steroids to try and get the swelling down, but if it doesn't work, then I don't know. Because obviously she can't put any pressure on it.
No. I suppose the experts will know, won't they?
Yeah. Oh, Denise sent me a voice note. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not going on any of them at the moment. I've turned off all the notifications on everybody.
Oh yeah. Right.
Nobody else going to come on?
It don't look like anyone else is going to come on now, does it? This screen challenge.
No. I don't know how many in the room. I can't see.
Do this earlier in the evening, or maybe on a Saturday or something. Well, it's just for a bit of fun, you know. I haven't done this for ages, so I'll give it a go.
Are you doing a quiz tomorrow?
I'll try and do a quiz tomorrow, yeah. I was going to do one today, but I just didn't feel like it in the end. I thought, nah, chill out now.
I suppose it was a bit late as well, wasn't it?
Bit late, yeah. So, expect to go a bit earlier.
Hopefully tomorrow.
You like the quizzes, don't you? You're a regular.
Yes, I do. That's my entertainment for the evening. The quiz.
Oh, we've got another guest now. Oh,
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, babes, you right?
Yeah, I'm moving around a lot more now.
Are you?
Yeah, now I've had my steroids, I can move it. Not fully, but I can move it. I'm just happy I'm in my own room. I haven't got to share a ward with no one.
Oh, that's good.
Nice and peaceful.
Nice and peaceful.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello.
I see Mummy's still got his lampshade cover on.
Yes, apparently he's been on there for 6 years.
Someone said in the comments that he doesn't want to get it dirty.
Probably. No, just there for
Keeping it clean.
It lasts longer.
True. That's very true.
I think the duck has got in it already.
I do love that. Keep it on.
Oh, Jess, you know I was playing that bingo. I won £80 tonight.
Gambling, Mum. Dangerous.
Oh, it's bad for you, I know.
Bingo, well done.
It is.
Well, it wasn't actually on the bingo one. It was on like a slot machine one.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I've drawn out 60. I've just got to wait for it to go into my bank.
That's all right then, isn't it?
Dangerous, Mum.
I know.
Yes.
Someone asked, is Julie related to Johnny? No, they are not.
No.
Yeah, Pink Candy Floss, but he doesn't want to get it dirty, lol.
Who said, am I related to Johnny?
I don't know. I've never seen their account on her.
They're just viewers, Susan. They know Denise. There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh dear.
Thank you.
Hope you recover as soon as possible, Jess.
Thank you so much. I'll be in here for at least 3 days, at least, for medications.
At least.
It must be annoying if you're in a ward and there's lots of other people and there's noise.
Yeah, luckily I'm in my own personal room, so I haven't got to deal with anyone.
No, you were on a ward earlier, weren't you?
Not anymore.
And then a bloke came up, and then you weren't happy.
Yep. I woke up and I fell asleep again. I woke up and I was in the middle of the corridor. They were moving me. I woke up and looked around me like, hold on a minute, I'm moving.
Still busy in the hospital, is it? Is it still full now?
It is. I'm in Eastbourne, so the assessment unit was completely full.
How many?
And I think up on this board is almost full now.
How many people do you think can stay in the Eastbourne hospital compared to?
Oh, too many. Eastbourne's not as bad as Brighton. Brighton, there's a lot more bed spaces.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of people. I mean, my ward's almost completely full now. There's one space left for someone else, and that's it.
It's very hard to picture how many people go in hospital every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just hard to believe every day they're like full, and overcrowded, and people waiting for.
Yeah, it is. There's normally people sleeping in corridors.
Corridors.
They said to me I would have had to sleep in the corridor, so I waited in A&E until they had a bed space.
So you've got to be sort of half dead before they treat you. It's terrible, isn't it? Hello? Oh, you're frozen now. Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
terrible, isn't it?
frozen.
They've got to sort it out, haven't they? How can they get these queues down, do you think?
Get a bigger hospital, get more staff.
Get more staff. Do you think it's lack of staff and lack of space?
Yeah,
Mm.
space is the main thing.
Yeah.
Jessica has frozen.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was double checking there.
That's the hospital Wi-Fi, I think.
Okay. Probably a load of people have all gone on it at the same time and killed it.
Yeah, that was our Wi-Fi.
That happened to Boff, didn't it, earlier? We went like that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone. Right. I've not been on a while, Susan says. Well, I hope you're well, Susan. Good to see old viewers back on again. You must be one of my longest viewers, Susan. I remember you came on when I first started YouTube about 4 years ago. So it's great to see old viewers still coming on. Even if it's not important, it's still better than nothing.
So how long have you been doing YouTubing for?
Well, it'll be five years this October.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gone quite quick, really. 5 years.
That's very quick.
It goes very fast when you're very busy and enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
You've got lots of things to do. When you're quiet and bored and got nothing to do, then it all slows down. But there seems to be phases where, like the month will fly by,
Yeah.
and then another month it'll go really slow, It's weird. People, that's how bad it's got in this country. People sleeping in corridors.
Yep. I mean, where the ward, what Jess was on earlier, they had people sleeping in the corridors on the ward because there was just no room in the actual base. And I mean, that's no privacy for anybody.
No, because there's people from everywhere to walk down the corridors, isn't there?
Yeah. They meet all these people, but then they've got nowhere to stick them. I think Jess spent nearly 48 hours in A&E waiting to be moved.
So you have to stay in the corridor until there's a space.
Yeah.
And that could be for hours.
Yeah. Because they've just got no beds to put people.
So are people discharged all the time, every hour, or is it just every so often?
Every so often.
Every so often, right.
Yeah. And Eastbourne, their A&E department isn't very big anyway.
Right.
I mean, if you go to Brighton, you're queued up all down the corridor. You're sharing a bay with somebody else. It's chaotic in Brighton. So it's always best to go to Eastbourne.
Like new wards built, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So would you say there's more now than what there used to be, or about the same?
Probably about the same, I would say.
Because they demolished a load, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, it is nice being stuck in a corridor because obviously you hear that people die being left in corridors because the staff forget about you. And it's not nice at all.
No.
So
someone is in trouble in the corridor, what happens? Do people call the nurses and doctors, or?
Well, it is difficult when you're in a corridor. You've got no buzzer. And if you are an elderly person, you can't shout for somebody. It's harder for them. If you're someone like Jessica, you've got a voice, then you can ask for the nurse. But it's not good. I don't know what they can do to improve it. I don't know.
No.
I mean, you get people going up there for the wrong reasons. People just got a cold or something like that.
Hello, Steve H. Yeah, I mean, if someone's ill and they're weak and they're old, there's not a lot they can do, is there?
No.
They're very vulnerable.
Yeah. And you do hear with people, especially the older generation, passing away in corridors. I mean, it's not, especially Brighton, and it's not nice. But they just don't have the space for all the people who are going to A&E.
So do you think the hospitals are getting more fuller because people are living longer now, and maybe a lot of young people take drugs and that?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of it is, you get, especially Brighton, you get the people, the youngsters, what have been out clubbing, and they've had a few too many, and then they end up at A&E. And it's wasting nurses' time where they could be spending it with patients who actually need the help.
Yeah.
You know, like Jessica, because of her Crohn's.
Yeah.
She needs that help. People just go up. I think people just go up there, especially if they're homeless, because it's somewhere warm. They get the attention, they get fed, and that. And it's not nice, but.
You think homeless people make themselves ill to go to hospital to get fed?
Yeah, I've seen a few in Brighton where they've been discharged because there's nothing wrong with them, and they just refuse to go.
They refuse to go.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with them. They just want somewhere warm to sleep and food and hot drinks. And it happens a lot in Brighton Hospital.
I suppose I can see their point. If there's nowhere else to go, they've got to try and stay there, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, the nurses are just so stretched at the moment, and they can't do much about it.
They must all finish their shift drained.
Yeah.
They're like pushed to the limit, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever been to Brighton Hospital, I've been with Jess, and all the cubicles are filled up at A&E, and you've got about 20 beds in corridors, and it's an absolute nightmare.
That's shocking.
Yeah. How they deal with it, I really don't know.
No. So, Pig Candy says we need to stop all the illegal immigrants. Do you think that's affecting the hospitals? Are there a lot of immigrants in the hospitals?
Yeah.
There are?
Yeah. Too many.
Too many. Basically, it's all messed up then.
Need a bigger hospital.
Too many youngsters going in hospital unnecessarily on drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
And, wasting a lot of nurses' time and beds.
Yeah, there's not enough beds to go round for people.
So they're going to have to make hospitals bigger then, aren't they?
Yeah.
To cope with the demand. They're going to have to stop the immigrants coming in the country at the rate they are, because there's just going to be more of them in hospital as well.
Yeah.
Unless we can just do something about it, it just get worse.
And you get people, obviously, like Jess, when she's really bad, who gets sent home because they've got no beds. You know, she was lucky this time because she went to Eastbourne.
And that's wrong, isn't it? It shouldn't be like that.
It's all wrong.
Well, all we can do is try and hope that they can do something with these hospitals and make them bigger and make it harder for people to go into hospital unless it's really necessary.
Yeah, that's why they say, you know, if it's not really a hospital job, then go to your doctors. But then if you can't get a doctor's appointment, people go to the hospital. So
do they still have those walk-in places?
Yeah, they've got a walk-in one in Brighton.
They had one up near the station. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's still there. I remember I went there once.
Yeah, I think that one's still there.
I couldn't be bothered trying to get through to my doctor because I just couldn't get through.
Yeah.
We could never get an appointment.
No, it's... And they used to have the walk-in one where you make a phone call to 111 and you can go to the one in Brighton, but that's not there anymore. That was by the Barry building.
Okay.
So you're limited of where you can go.
Susan says the immigrants need to be deported back. Well, yeah, I don't understand why they have to come on shore here. Why can't they turn around in the channel and go back to France? Why do they have to
God knows.
And then it takes ages to deal with them before some might go back or they end up staying here anyway.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
And then they take your houses and everything.
Yeah, they're slowly overtaking the country, I think.
Yeah.
They'll be outnumbered eventually, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They need to go somewhere like Australia. Australia. What do they do in Australia, Pink Candy? What do they do there then? I don't know what they do in Australia. Steve H said it's because we will be the minority. Then boat immigrants are dangerous too, Susan says. NHS is being abolished. Exactly the next thing, they just abolish the hospital and then they close it down and then we'll all be doomed.
Yeah.
And we'll all have to pay private. Do you think that would be the next thing?
I hope not.
Yeah. We'll have to buy a DIY kit, a DIY operation kit. You'll have to get your daughter or a family member to do an operation on you because of the hospital. Oh dear. Yeah, let's hope it don't get to that stage. But
hope not.
It will.
Let's hope not.
1.5 million new homes to house boatmen.
Oh,
dear.
No.
So we're building houses for the immigrants basically now, aren't we?
Yeah, but they come over and they get everything handed on a plate.
They jump the queue, don't they? They jump.
Yeah,
everything.
they get the council houses. They get all the benefits going, and people that live over here are desperate for it. You got no chance.
Get pushed down the line.
Yeah, you have to wait. But
I mean, I remember years ago it wasn't that bad, was it? But it's certainly bad now. And like if you want to clean your house, I think you only get one choice now. Years ago, you used to get 3 choices. And you have to like bid for places now, don't you?
Yeah.
And they're in too many hotels now. I remember I stayed in a bed and breakfast years ago before we got a council place. But obviously I didn't have to wait that long. But now you're talking probably months and months and months, even years. They don't have none of it in Australia, illegals, Pink Candy says.
No, they come. They all come over here.
They don't mix either and are all Muslim. They're probably coming from blooming Gaza. Loads of people are fleeing, aren't they, from all these war-torn countries, and they're working their way across Europe, and then they end up. Most of them want to come here, don't they? They want to come to England rather than stay in France or some Germany or something.
Yes.
We wouldn't be allowed to go. We wouldn't be allowed to go to other countries and get away with such things, Pink Candy says, if we tried to do that.
No, you probably wouldn't be able to get away with it, no.
I don't get how they managed to get across all the borders of each country.
God knows.
It's just all crazy, isn't it? I just don't get it. Like,
Well, get over it somehow.
If I went across the channel tonight in a boat and I was in France and I got to the border of Germany or something, and let's say I didn't have a passport, they're not going to let me through, are they?
No.
They're just saying go back.
They give you a one-way ticket back, yeah.
Whereas the illegal immigrants, they don't. They seem to somehow they can carry on. They must smuggle them through the borders. They must cut the wires or something in some dodgy place, and they get through that way. All strange. All the borders let them go and offload them to us. That's it. Can't even get your kid in selected schools that you want, Pink Candy says. We wouldn't be allowed to go to other countries and get. No, we've read that one. That's what I mean. We're not allowed anything, but all the immigrants, they're allowed it all, aren't they?
Yeah, handed on a plate.
It's all handed on a plate. We get the green light. There you go, sir. Yeah, just go straight through that border there, down that corridor.
Yeah, they give you all the benefits. You can have a free bed house.
Give you a free
you
house.
know. Yeah, no, it's wrong.
Oh dear.
It's wrong.
Dean Bates was talking to a homeless man that looked clean. He was showing me photos from when he was fighting for our country in the army. That is terrible. So someone that was in the armed forces, in the army, now homeless, and he's in a mess. It's terrible, isn't it?
See, they should get priority. They should get help.
Well, yeah, they fighting for our country. They're part of the armed forces, and they're just thrown in the dumpster.
Yeah. No, that's sad. That is.
Do you know that some social housing estates have been cleared out of tenants because they no longer have young children? Well, I haven't had that, but that's not good, is it? So I suppose there's a lot of things going on we don't know about. It's only when you do more research, talk to certain people, you find out things. An interesting live stream, isn't it? We've gone from inviting people on the screen, talking about all sorts of things: hospital, housing problems, illegal immigrants. What else could it be? Mohammed is the UK's most popular baby name now. That says it all. Mohammed and Ali. Gary might be popular. Gary. Who remembers Gary?
Oh dear.
Exactly, Steve. It's ridiculous. So do they have a lot of illegal immigrants in Scotland, Susan? Do you see a lot walking around there? Spread out all over the country, I guess, but Brighton's got quite a lot of foreigners in it now, and Eastbourne's got a fair few. Would you say there's many around near where you live? Julie?
Oh, sorry, I was miles away. Sorry, say that again, Johnny.
Do you think there's a lot of foreign people living near you now in your area?
I don't think. No, I haven't really seen that many. No, there is an Eastbourne.
There is an Eastbourne, yes. Susan says, yes, in Glasgow, it's like Africa. Is it turning into Nigeria in Glasgow? I must admit, we rent a house out in Eastbourne, and it's got some African people living in it. That's cool, doesn't it? We go in the fridge.
I need another drink.
The white man.
Right, I'm gonna leave the chat because I'm hungry, and it's nearly bedtime.
Thanks for coming on and joining in.
No, that's more than welcome. I enjoyed it.
All right, take care.
And thank you, everybody.
I hope your daughter gets better ASAP.
All right, thank you, Johnny.
All right, bye for now.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Night, everybody.
There you go. So that was Julie West, one of Denise's friends. So there you go. That's the first time she's ever been on a live stream. So there you go. If you've never been on a live stream, you can do it. If she can do it, you can do it. All you got to do is click the link and come on and say hi. Let's put another link up then. Let's see if anyone else is going to come on. If not, then I'll just chat for a little bit and then I'm going to end the live. There you go. There's a fresh link in the live chat. So all you have to do is click on that, and you'll go in a little room where you test your camera and your mic, and if it's all good, you'll go in the guest room. I can see you in the guest room, and then I'll bring you in on the main screen, which I'm on now. And then you can say hello. You can have a little chat if you want. Talk about something. You've got something on your mind, something you need to say, whatever. Come on here and we'll have a little chat and we'll all listen. There you go. So we've been talking about hospitals, we've been talking about illegal immigrants, we've been talking about, what else we've been talking about? Coming on here, holidays. We've talked about various things. If I was the Prime Minister, I'd take them back to France, Emil Karen says. I must admit, I would have a strict policy. If they've picked them up out the water in the middle of the channel, the boat should do a U-turn and go straight back to France, drop them off, and then they come back empty. They shouldn't be picking them up and bringing them to the UK in boatloads for us to sort out. It's not right. If they were in France, the French should have stopped them getting on them boats to come across to the UK. What on earth? Why are they letting them go? Why? What is going on? It's all out of control. It's terrible. And they're getting all this stuff free. They're getting free houses, they're getting free food, they're getting everything. They're overtaking people that are on lists waiting for a home. People that are homeless and even getting put down the list. It's a joke. It's all wrong. And if they did bring them in this country, they should look after them for a couple of days or whatever, and then put them on a bloody coach to the ferry port and go bye. And they go back. And it's like, it should be France's problem. You deal with it. It's not our problem. We don't want them in this country. Yeah, all right, we'll take so many in. We'll take a percentage in, but we can't take them all in. They get 5-star hotels paid for by the taxpayer. It's disgusting, Emil Karim says. Well, I totally agree. It is disgusting. Why should us, the taxpayer, pay for all this? You know, they're cutting everything, aren't they? They're cutting old age pensioners' fuel allowances. They're taxing people's pensions. They're putting car road tax up. Food's going up. Council tax is going up. Everything's going up. People's wages don't go up fast enough to cover all these increases. We're getting poorer and poorer in this country. The government doesn't care. Maybe they should live the way the English people live, and then they see what it's like when they start struggling. They don't have a clue. They get free electricity, free gas, free food, free accommodation. You don't know who's coming over here because they have no paperwork, and they could be dangerous. Yeah, they could be dangerous. Yeah, they could be all sorts of people, couldn't they? We just don't know, do we? They could be blooming murderers. They could be all sorts of people, couldn't they? People voted for Brexit to get their borders back. In fact, it's got worse now. We've left the UK. UK left the EU, I mean. Yeah, I think we shouldn't have left the EU. Big mistake. I think we need to get back in the EU again, don't we? It's messed up this country big time. Exactly, Susan. Pink Candy says it's dangerous. Yes. More people going to be losing jobs from next month as well. Lots and lots of job losses. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of supermarkets and shops. They're all cutting. Oh God, I can't even talk properly. Oh my God, I can't even speak. Cost cutting. I got there in the end. Blimey, that was a mouthful. They're all cutting down on everything. They're cutting down the staff. The companies are losing money. There's more thefts in shops now. Have you been watching these videos on YouTube? People are going in the shops now, and they're going in there, and they're like picking stuff off the shelf. They're putting it in a bag. There was a bloke earlier. I watched this video. He was in M&S, so he's picking all this stuff off this shelf, all these little jars. He was putting them in his pocket, in his bag. The security guard looked at him. He goes, "What you doing?" And he tried to challenge him to stop him going out the shop. And the bloke, I admit, he was tall. He was about 6'5". He just pushed the security guard out the way. And as soon as another person tried to challenge him from behind, the bloke was just pushing him out the way, and he just walked to the entrance to the shop, pulled the barrier back, the alarm went off, and he just walked out the shop with all this stuff, unpaid, and off he goes. And then I saw another one the other day. This man, he was in Greg's. I don't know if he was homeless, poor, or whatever, but he literally picked up a big sausage roll, and then he just walked out the shop, and the woman's going, hey, wait, you pay. And he just walked off, and no one stops these people. So all these shops, if loads of thefts going on, they're all going to lose money. They're all going to close down. There won't be a shop. If things get worse and worse and worse, the country's in a mess, I'm telling you. The media doesn't show you all this stuff. You see more stuff on social media than you do on the telly. Europe will get a lot worse. Am I still at the Columbus Hotel? No, I'm not at No, that was a year ago. That was a year ago, Scotland the Brave. Are you friends with the Night Strider? Why does he get bad write-up? I don't know this guy. All the vloggers seem to dislike him. Well, that's not necessarily true. Not all people dislike the Night Strider. I met him actually last week in Tenerife. He's a really nice guy. He's not that bad. I won't go into too much detail, but I met him. I had a chat with him. He's all right. So there you go. Steve, Republic of Ireland is full of immigrants too, and it's getting very unsettled. The Irish won't put up with it much longer. They are all they black boat men don't need to be here. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Oh dear. I think he's all right too. I just don't see why all the vloggers dislike him. Well, I think he's fine. There's obviously his reasons why he's like he is. The only way you're going to find out is asking yourself, isn't it? We can't answer those questions, I'm afraid. If someone wants to know something about me, they have to ask me face to face. If you ask through another person, you're not going to get the right answer. The person you ask that you think knows me is probably going to make up a story or give you a false reason about me. The only way you know the truth about someone is direct. You bypass everyone and you go direct. anyway, we can't talk about him because, you know, I don't know him enough, and you guys don't know him enough, so we can't talk about someone, you know, whoever it is. So you have to you'll have to find that sort of stuff out yourself, guys. Don't ask me, I don't know. Yeah, well, let's not talk about that anymore, Steve. We don't want to talk about the Met Master and the Night Strider, how they broke up. I don't know how they broke up, and I probably never will know how they broke up. I've heard lots and lots of rumours, so I can't say. I mean, I saw a funny clip on YouTube the other day between the Met Master and the Crack Master, and it was obviously a joke. And they reckon it said that they split up because Lee nicked Andrew's grill cream or something. But I'm sure that's just a joke. That was just a prank. That's not the truth. So it was on some video on Tenerife. It's a bit like the old Tenerife Uncovered videos. There's someone called Tenerife on TV now. I think the video's on there. If you watch it on there, you'll see it. It's probably about 4 years old, that video now. Well, someone's dubbed it and made it sound like Lee and the Crack Master, but it might not be them. It could be dubbed. You don't know. People are very clever. It might even be AI technology. AI technology is getting very clever now to tell lies. Ugh. Anyway, we've talked about a lot of things on here that are shocking, haven't we? So, immigrants, hospitals. Now we're moving over to YouTubers. I'm not going to go there. No thanks. Ah, dear. Right. Right. So, how long have we been doing this live? 1 hour 42 minutes. It's 20 past 11. It's getting a bit controversial now, this live stream, isn't it? I didn't want this to happen. Oh dear, no, we're not talking about that. Come on, Susan. No, 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 no. Damien Hancock, are you going back to Tenerife in May, Johnny? As I want to see you try the 19-piece breakfast at the 19th hole. Yes, I saw that. I have actually done a video, a breakfast review in the 19th hole. I still haven't released it yet. It's one of the last few videos left I've got to upload. I can't think how many I've got left now. I've got about, I think I've only got about 4 videos left to upload, and that's it. And they're all food reviews except one of them. One of them's going to a bar, but I'm not going to say what it is. You'll have to watch it to find out. And that's it. 6 days flew by on this Tenerife trip. Didn't do nowhere near half the things I wanted to do on this trip. I think Paddy's Day messed me up in the head. I got too drunk, and then the next day I was too hungover. So 2 days was lost filming because I didn't do enough on Paddy's Day. I mean, I did about 3 videos on Paddy's Day, but one thing I made a big mistake with on Paddy's Day, I didn't take enough photographs. You know, you're meant to take photographs, get selfies with people you meet and all that sort of stuff. And I didn't do any of that. And I regret it now. I don't know. I just switched off. Some people took pictures of me, but I didn't take pictures of them. I lost the plot. Never mind. Hello, PCF. Well, I had a breakfast in the 19th hole, Damien Hancock, and it cost me... No, it was going to cost €12, and I got it free. I spoke to the boss in the bar, and he said, on the house. He let me have the whole breakfast and drink for free. So that was very, very kind. Very, very kind of the boss in the 19th hole. Thank you very much if you're watching. And yeah, I guess because I did a video and I was promoting them a bit, they liked that, and they let me have the breakfast for free. I was prepared to pay. You know, I went to the bar. I went, how much do I owe? I had the money out, the card, and I was going to pay. And he said, no, don't worry about it. Have it on the house. So thank you very much. And the video, I haven't edited it yet. I've still got to upload it. I think there was a bit of music on it, a bit like the Taylor's Lounge one I did earlier. The Taylor's Lounge has been the loudest and the hardest breakfast review I've ever done in my life. So much loud music, so many different songs on there. Every one is copyright, and it's like, how the hell am I going to do this video? But I don't know how I've done it. I mixed some other music with them, and YouTube says it's all okay. So somehow I've got away with it. But I bet now my luck, give it a month or two down the line, the YouTube algorithm will probably pick up another one of the songs, and then it'll go, it's copyright. And then I'll have to edit it again. Oh, right. So I'm not reading all these comments here. I'm not going to read all these out. Can't you come back in May when I'm out there so you can get me some free breakfast? As bet it tastes even better then. What do we type? I haven't watched the end of Cole's live earlier. I'll have to watch it. I don't know what's been going on in Tenerife. There's been some sort of disagreements with people in Tenerife when I was out there. I don't know. I don't know if someone's been causing trouble or stirring up things. I don't know. Something's happened that I'm not 100% sure what's happened. So, I mean, I know a few things, but I don't know the full story of it all. So I don't know what's going on. I got a bit upset in Tenerife, but I sort of got over it. I assume a few other people got upset. It seems that all these YouTubers didn't want to amalgamate together when we was all over there. I thought we was all going to meet up and have a laugh, but it didn't happen. It was like one group and then another group, and that was it. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. Could it be favoritism? Could it be this rumor I'm hearing of clicky? Let's be clicky, whatever that is. I don't know the full story, but I met with Michael on Paddy's Day and his wife. They were a nice couple. I never met them before. So it's nice to meet them. I met Colin and all the YouTubers Sunday night at the fish bar, whatever you call it, in Los Cristianos. That seemed all okay. Monday came. didn't meet a lot of them. I only met Michael and Chris Godfrey and his girlfriend or wife, Dion. Dion, is it? He was a great guy. I never met him before, so I met a couple of new people. I don't know. Like I said the other day, you know, on Paddy's Day, you go out, don't you? You drink, drink, drink. It's easy to stick to just certain people, and before you know it, the day's over. It's easy done. It doesn't mean you're ignoring other people you know that are there. It just happens. It's easy done. No big deal. So if people get upset because of that, it's ridiculous. I mean, I can understand if people are busy doing their own thing, or if they didn't want to meet up with other people like myself, that's fine. I ended up doing my own thing anyway, so I kept myself busy. I did have quite a lot of drinks in the end, and I didn't drive back to my place. I got a taxi back. I left the car parked up and left it, and got a taxi back to where I was staying. It cost me 20 euros. It cost me, which isn't too bad. And then I got the bus. I got the bus back to Los Cristianos the next day when I'd sobered up a bit. That was only about a couple of euros, but it was very slow, the bus, and it got delayed as well, which was annoying. But I got back to Los Cristianos and went to Las Americas, and I think I went to Fanny Beach. Yes, I went to Fanny Beach, I think, the day after Paddy's Day. So yeah, I kept myself busy. The holiday went very quick though. It's a shame I didn't stay until the end of this week and then go to Fuerteventura on Friday. That would have been the perfect solution. It would have saved going all the way back to the UK and coming back again. I could have got one of those little banter planes, but it didn't happen in the end. Never mind. What group did you meet with, Johnny? Well, I only met with Michael and Chris Godfrey, Steve H. All the others must have been in the other group. But I must admit, I probably couldn't have kept up with them, the amount of drinks they were having. I don't drink as fast as I used to. I used to drink a lot, but as I've got older, I can't drink excessive amounts of beers. I find beers are very bloating and gassy, and I don't know, my body's just rejecting them now. It just doesn't. I can't drink like I used to. I used to be able to drink 8 pints in an hour, or like, all right, that's a lot for 1 hour. Maybe I would drink 3 or 4 in an hour, and then I'd keep doing that for about 5 or 6 hours, and then I'd be totally sloshed, and that would be me for the night. What's that? Didn't mean to do what? Right. Oh, hello, Edinburgh and beyond. Hello. I don't think he will have children because I don't think they have that kind of relationship. Let's get you back in the vault and do a live, and then we will see how much you can drink and eat again, as was a great laugh. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe we'll go back to the vault again at some point. Yeah. I'd like to go to a karaoke bar afterwards and sing some songs. I think not just keep drinking all the time. I like to break it up. I like to have a bit of a laugh. Whether it's watch a singer or do a bit of karaoke or watch a comedian or talk to people, you know. Whew. I caused beef with Andrew. How? I don't know, Edinburgh. You tell me. We're getting all different things coming up on here on this screen. There's all different remarks. I can't keep up with it all now. I'm going to have to watch all this back on playback. Who copped them first? Dear, oh dear. Johnny have quite a lot of drinks, never. Well, I think the amount of drinks I have, it varies. One day I can drink hardly any, and then another day I might have more, you know. That's just how it is. It's how you feel, isn't it? I think I've got to be in the right frame of mind to drink more. I've got to be having a laugh. So I'm sure if I was in a bigger group of people and having a laugh, it would have been a laugh. It would have been great because, you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Being in a group, you're all having fun, you're having a laugh. People got to learn to mix. That's what it is. Maybe some people can't handle mixing. I don't mind mixing. I think problem is a lot of people prejudge people, and they prejudge people wrong, and people shouldn't prejudge people. You only know what a person's like when you hang out with them and you get to know them. That will be next week then. What's that? So I was meant to drink a baby Guinness in Tenerife, and then I was going to try a Guinness, a proper pint of Guinness, and I didn't do it in the end. So I've still got to do that. I went to a supermarket the other day and I bought 4 cans of original Guinness. So I'm going to try one before I go on holiday. If I can hack it, then I will drink a Guinness when I go to Fuerteventura. Ah, yes. Kirsty says, hope you dine with us instead of eating crap. Found some decent restaurants on TripAdvisor. Nothing like you eat. Well, I don't mind trying some nice places to eat, Kirsty. Yeah. Yeah, I should try a few good places and probably a few rubbish places. That's good enough. Scotland the Brave. You'll have to find out your research about why you think bloggers don't like Andrew. I don't know. You'll have to do your own research there. Johnny cracks me up. He fails to keep up with all the messages. I certainly do. Edinburgh says he doesn't hate Andrew. I hate that he doesn't promote other YouTubers. However, he's okay as a person. He has his downs like me. Crash Super Travels. Hello. How you doing? Johnny said the other day, I wallow. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I started reading out something that sounded rude. Yes, but I know, I fell for it. Yeah. Found a nice Chinese called Coco's Kitchen. Coco's Kitchen. The thing is, Chloe, not Chloe, Kirsty, you've never been there, so you don't know where to go. I've been there 3 times, so I know some nice places to go to. They might be they might look rubbish to you, but I think they're okay. So you can come and decide if you like them or hate them when we go there. And if you want to go to some of these ones on TripAdvisor, then we'll try a few on there. We'll try a couple of the ones you reckon are better, yeah? And then we know, won't we? So where you going now, Fresh Super Travels? Where are you going next on your next destination? You going abroad soon, or are you going around the UK? Edinburgh, you want to laugh? I just found out some info. Right. The Night Strider said hello in my comments. No, he wouldn't have said that. No way. Well, he might have done. You never know. Well, I did meet Andrew on my latest trip in Tenerife, and he is a nice guy. He's not that bad. I think a lot of people knock him down for no reason, really. So, you know, every human being is different. We're all different, and we all got to learn to mix and get to know each other. And if you don't know someone, it's easy to slate someone because of what other people have said. So, like I said earlier, if you want to find out someone, you got to get to meet them and get to know them direct. You can't expect to know a person if you haven't actually met them. And I think that's not right. Well, I must admit, some of the places I went to in Fuerteventura were probably quite cheap, yeah. But some of the places I went to were all right. I went to a buffet in Caleta de Fuste, and I went to one in Corileco, so they was okay. But you sort of got a point what you said, Chloe. You said a lot of these buffet places probably sell crappier food than the restaurants where you buy separate dishes, because how can they make a profit if it's unlimited food in a buffet? You know, if you get someone going in there eating plates and plates and plates of food, they're not going to make any money, are they? And if they are eating lots and lots and lots of food, it's got to be crap food, because they know that if you eat more than what you're paying, they're on a loss. So they must be putting a lot of cheap, nasty food in the trays compared to if you was buying stuff separate. Stop calling me Chloe. Yeah, dear. Right. Play a game of cards. Yeah, let's change the subject. You're in Tenerife again. Crash Super Travels is in Tenerife again, guys. How long are you there for, Crash? Do you just go for a few days? Do you go for a week or what? Johnny, do you like Garvey? I have met Andrew's dad. Yeah, I met him in the Highlander, and I think his mum and dad were in the Highlander one night. Yeah, I did speak to him briefly. Yeah, he seems a nice guy. I could probably have a laugh with him. We've got to know him more. when Garvey goes a bit crazy and like he's a laugh, if I went crazy as well, we'd probably be a right laughing bunch. Crash Super, always film Tenerife. It's draining. Why? Here till Friday. Been here since Sunday. So you've gone for 6 days then, bit like me then. We was supposed to be going out somewhere to eat on my last night, Johnny. Said can we go to this cheaper place instead? Oh dear. Well, it wasn't that bad, was it? That Chongyang we went to, didn't we? You wanted to go to that buffet in the Golden Mile, didn't you, upstairs? I think Edinburgh and Beyond's been there. Are you still there, Michael? What was the name of that buffet you went to in the Golden Mile in the upper levels? I'm pretty sure you did a video there, didn't you? You went there in the afternoon, lunchtime. Well, like I said, I'll have to go there next time. Next time I go to Tenerife, I'll go there then. I think what it is, a lot of viewers don't like all these YouTubers keep going to Tenerife and not going to other places. That's what it is. A lot of viewers start whinging now. They start moaning, going, oh, can't you go somewhere else? All you keep doing is going to Tenerife, Tenerife, Tenerife all the time. It's like, well, why do we keep going to Tenerife? You know, there's a reason why we keep going to Tenerife. We keep going to Tenerife because it's probably better than everywhere else and it's cheaper than everywhere else. And there's lots to do in Tenerife compared to other places. But I know a lot of the viewers, some of the viewers are going to disagree with that. They're going to go, oh no, that's not right. There's loads to do here and here and here and here, which is fair enough if you know your places. But until I go there, I don't know, do I? So I thought Kevin was going to change his channel name at one point, wasn't he? Scotsman in Tenerife. It needs to be Scotsman in Europe or something, or Scotsman around the world or something, or Scotsman global or something. He'll probably have to change his name eventually, won't he? If Kevin goes to a lot more places. But saying that, he's done well, hasn't he, old Kevin? He's done well. He gets the views in. He's got loads of subscribers now. He's done very well, Kevin. Good on him. And he's been to a lot more places than I've been to, so well done, Kevin. Flying Scotsman would be better, Susan says. Yeah, Flying Scotsman, that's a good name, isn't it? Maybe he'll have to do get like a load of people to suggest some names, and then he'll go through the list and maybe might pick one out, or he'll make up his own name. I don't know. So I'm glad I didn't go to Benidorm recently. They've had a load of rain, haven't they? In mainland Spain, Malaga's had a load of rain apparently, and Spain's been getting hit with rain big time. So when I went to Benidorm February, wasn't it? Was it February? I was quite lucky, really. I think it's best to go away in the summer season, isn't it? The summer season in Tenerife apparently starts from, it said on that Thai restaurant, didn't it, the date? So it was from April till the beginning of November is the summer season. I think what it is, the weather's just been a lot unsettled lately, hasn't it, in the Canaries, and it's better to go from April onwards, I think. So I should keep monitoring the weather in the Canaries, and if it is bad a lot in the winter, then I'm not going to go in the winter. I'll just go in the summer season. Yeah. Johnny, can you do a day in the life log? You want me to do a video of me how I live one day, being a vlogger? I could do. Why not try a city break? Yeah, city breaks have been on my mind. You only go for what is it, 4 days or something, 3 days? Yeah, you do see a lot of city break deals. Maybe I'll try some of them. Yeah, that's a good way to get, to go somewhere to see if you like it or not, and then if you like it, then you go back there longer, don't you? Main reason I travel to Tenerife a lot is because of my mother, whom I look after, and what she enjoys, and getting a double scooter so I can take her across the island. Would I come to Glasgow or Edinburgh? Yeah, I am thinking of going to Scotland this year. Yeah, I was thinking of going to Edinburgh and Glasgow. Yeah, probably in the summer sometime when the weather's bit better, warmer. Um, I haven't been to Scotland since the 80s. I went to Glasgow. I used to be in the Air Cadets, and I got selected to go on a free flight from Heathrow to Glasgow and back. Me and a friend went, and he was in the Air Cadets as well. And the problem was when we landed in Glasgow, we was only allowed to hang around the airport. We weren't allowed to go off round Glasgow sightseeing. There wasn't enough time. So all I remember is seeing the big skyscraper blocks of Glasgow and all the houses as we was coming into land, and the grey clouds. And I think it was raining when we got there, and I saw a bit of the airport. And before we knew it, it was time to fly back to Heathrow again. So that was all I've seen of Scotland. So that's why I want to go back there, and maybe go there for 4 days, have a little weekend break or something, a midweek break maybe, and then if I like it, then I'll go back there again. And if I can meet a couple of YouTubers in Scotland, that'd be good. If they're free, if they're available, that would be pretty cool. Darren John is in Thailand, yeah. Yeah, Thailand. I fancy going to Thailand at some point. I like the idea of Thailand. I definitely wouldn't go on my own though, no way. I think that would be a bit dangerous. I think I would definitely have to go with 1 or 2 people to Thailand, definitely. I don't think I could handle Thailand on my own. I'd probably get lost, or I'd get robbed or something. Something bad would probably happen if I went on my own. Look at that. Have I ever been to Blackpool? Of course I've been to Blackpool, Pink Candy. Have you not seen my videos in Blackpool? You haven't been watching my videos. Well, if you go on Blackpool, no, if you go on playlist, there's a Blackpool bit. So if you click on the Blackpool bit, you'll see all the videos of me in Blackpool. There you go. Not Tom, no. Well, he's meant to be out there now, isn't he? That Tom, he's meant to be in Thailand, but whether he is or not, I don't know. I haven't seen any proof that he's in Thailand. So as it stands, I don't think he is in Thailand. But when I see the proof and the evidence, then I'll believe it. Scotland the Brave says, Kevin always says, how can they do this? Cracked me up. I know, Kevin's great, isn't he, with his little titles and sayings. He's very clever. Kirsty's going to bed now, right? Good night then. Tom's in Thailand with Darren John. Yeah, right. Is that true, Susan, or are you just having a laugh? Well, he did. Funny enough, he did ring me this morning, but it was too early. I'm not answering it now. Ring me later, you know, but he never did. Crash Super Travels is off to Scotland in May to meet some subscribers. Okay, that'd be good then. Yeah, I mean, Edinburgh seems to be quite a nice place, doesn't it, in Scotland? I think it's the nicer of the two, isn't it, than Glasgow? But hey, I haven't been to Scotland for years and years and years, and I was only at the airport. So how can I say which is better? I have to go to both when I to compare them. Johnny, what lager do they have in Columbus Hotel? I'm going all inclusive in the summer. Do you remember? Well, I didn't go all inclusive, I'm afraid. Scotland the Brave. I went room only. So they do have a bar downstairs behind the reception by the pool. I did have a beer actually. I'm trying to think what it was now. I can't remember. I think it was Dorada. Pretty sure it was Dorada. I had a breakfast in the Columbus one day. Yeah, paid €10. Can I go to Colombia? I don't know if I'll ever go to Colombia. That looks a very dangerous country, doesn't it? Colombia. Anne-Marie Elton. Hello, Anne-Marie Elton. How you doing? You like Amstel? You like Amstel beer? Scotland the Brave says. Okay. Your missus hated that breakfast. Yes. Well, girlfriend. She's not the missus. Yeah, she didn't like that, did she? No, she hated the breakfast in the KN Columbus. They did have a wide selection of different types of food to eat there, so if you eliminated what she tried to eat, if she'd have eaten some of the other stuff, she probably would have been all right. But I must admit, I think the fry-up breakfast stuff was a bit mank. The beans and the sausages weren't very nice, and scrambled egg wasn't much cooked. And the bacon, I remember the bacon was a bit horrible. But if you tried things like the fruit and the yogurts and the cereals and the cakes, I think they were okay. But the way I look at it is, what's the point of going all inclusive at the Columbus when you can just walk out the door and there's hundreds and hundreds of restaurants and bars that you can go to, that there's no way you can go to all the restaurants. You can only go to one a day, can't you? Or two. You're never going to go through them all, so you'd have to keep going to Tenerife, God knows how many times, to try them all out. And by the time you do try and go to some of them, they're probably closed down, and then there'll be newer ones out. So there's always going to be different restaurants in Tenerife. The Columbus is all right though. I would stay there again. It is a bit pricey at times, but it's very central. Yeah, it's a very good place to stay. I think the other one I haven't been to yet is the Pyramides. I haven't been to the Pyramides. I remember Colin went there, didn't he? And Pete and Charles stayed there. And one of my viewers, David, is it David Blake? David Blake from Southampton stayed there. I might have got his first name wrong now. Apologies if I got it wrong. Because I drink a lot, so the time I add up all my beers by paying it would be way more than normal paying. Okay, so that's why you're going all inclusive. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if you're a big eater and a big drinker, it's cheaper to go all inclusive, isn't it? And if you're going with a family of 4, say, it's better to go all inclusive because you ain't got to pay out a load more, have you? Because it's all included. I think having a Ramoni is better for someone like me if I just go on my own, or if you go with one person, you know, you got a choice. You can go either way, can't you? You can either go fully inclusive, or breakfast only, or breakfast and dinner only, or you just have your room only, don't you? Like I said, there's so many places to go. Steve H says the Volcano has stopped doing half board. Okay. Well, I was looking at that hotel, Steve H, that you stayed in, the Volcano. I was going to try and book up there, but it's quite expensive, isn't it? It's bloody expensive, if anything. But all the prices, aren't they? All the prices of the hotels are all expensive lately. Why is it? Why are they all gone up in price? And stayed at the Volcano. So Anne, was the Arona Grand good? Did you enjoy your stay at the Arona Grand? I might go there one day. There's so many places to stay though, isn't there, in Tenerife? It's crazy. Have you been to Oli Tropical? It's a cheap 4-star. It's on most websites. The only problem is you need taxi to Golden Mile every night. Where is the actual Oli Tropical then, Scotland the Brave? New live update published about your flight. Oh no. What's going on now then? Oh well, we'll look at that another time. Let's hope they haven't cancelled it. I know the flight's nearly full because I haven't checked in yet. I was looking at the seat layout, and the back end of the plane is completely full up. There's only a few seats left at the front, so I've got to check in. I'm hoping I'll sit near my daughter because she's in row 5. So if I can get a seat near row 5, I'll be next to her. Arona Grand was great, but too expensive. Okay. Okay, so you think it's overrated then? Too expensive? Fair enough. Does look nice there though, doesn't it? Alan was there, wasn't he? That's why we're trying Columbus soon. Told me it's close to the Golden Mile. Well, it's sort of close. It's not that close. It's about, you've got to walk along the road, over a roundabout, and then down a side street, alley bit, sort of pathway to get to the Golden Mile. Probably about a 10-15 minute walk. 10-minute walk. Yeah, well, it depends. Like I just said, depends how quick you walk. If you're a slow walker, it'd take you 15 minutes. Yeah, it's not that far. Not that far. Would I go? Oh, I get asked this question every day now. Would I go to Mallorca? The amount of times people say, "Would I go to Mallorca?" It's it's never ending. Everyone wants me to go to Mallorca, the Balearic Islands, or blimmin' Lanzarote. That's all I get told now. When am I going to these places? Well, when I go to Fuerteventura, I am going to go to Lanzarote. I'm going to go there for a day trip. So there you go. That is one day gone on my holiday, and that will be going to Corileco to get on the ferry or the boat, whatever it is, to Lanzarote and spend the whole day in Lanzarote. Probably near, just hang around in the town. What is it, Playa Blanca or something? I'll spend a day in Playa Blanca and just film all around there. Go to just film everything around that area. And then you can say, yes, Johnny Blogger's been to Lanzarote. There you go. But obviously, I need to go back there and stay there for a week or something. Johnny, it's the same person under different username. They're mental. Steve H, we looked at there and I'm sure there's no aircon. Where's this? Scotland, the Brave Lights, La Paz Strip. Yeah, La Paz Strip's all right. I think Mirador. I like the Mirador in Los Cristianos. The Mirador Strip, that's quite good. And the patch in Las Americas is okay. So, a bit of Veronica's if you're up for it. The Columbus Strip's quite good. Tannaby Beach area is quite good. Costa Adeje around the Temple Bar, the Corner Bar, and going along to the Rum Pot, that strip along there, that's quite good. Yeah, there's lots of good areas in Tenerife. Steve H has only stayed in the Volcano and 100% have aircon, or do you mean Columbus? I must admit, I can't remember if the Columbus has got aircon. I don't remember it having it, to be honest. I could be wrong, but I don't remember turning on aircon in the Columbus. Maybe only certain rooms have got them. How do you get to Los Cristianos from Las Americas? You can get a taxi or a bus, or you can just walk along. Walk along the front is the easiest. Scotland the Brave. How long would it take roughly? I'd say about. I'm going to say about a half-hour walk. If you was walking from the Golden Mile, you go to the Vista Sur, then you walk straight along that front bit. Might only take you 20 minutes actually, and then as soon as you get to the tunnel, that's it. You're in Los Cristianos. You go through the tunnel, follow the pathway round, and you're on the beach in Los Cristianos. And then you've got all the beach area, all the old town of Los Cristianos, and then if you walk up the hill, you've got the Mirador Strip and the Pasarela Centre. That'll keep you happy. And the Apollo Centre. The Apollo Centre, and before the Mirador Strip, you turn left and you go up past the 19th hole to the HD Tenerife Sur, and then you turn right up to the how do you say the name of that bloody pub now? The Aguera, or whatever you call it. Can't even say it properly. They got a little strip of bars there. You know what I mean. Columbus has aircon. Check that before we book. Oh, well, if it did, I don't remember it having aircon. Maybe we didn't need it. It wasn't not enough when we went. It was we went in March. No, when did we go? December. So December would be the winter season. So it's not that hot then, is it? So that's probably why I didn't use it. No, the only time you're going to need aircon is when it's boiling hot, isn't it? When you get a heat wave. You know, if it's in the top 20s, in the 30s, even up to the 40s, that's definitely when you need aircon, definitely. Yeah. Easiest way is just to keep walking along the front. Scotland Brave. Oh, it should be very hot in August, I would have thought. Scotland the Brave. Yeah, that's right in the thick of it, isn't it? July, August, September, probably the hottest month. Maybe June as well. Do you need to go through the tunnel? You don't have to go through the tunnel. No, hang on a minute. Let's think about that. No, you need to go through the tunnel. Then as you go through the tunnel, you can either follow the pathway round, or there's some steps that go up to the left. You can go up some little steps, and it takes you around. It takes you around like a fishing shop and a surf bar, and then it brings you out by the Mexican and a sushi Chinese restaurant, and then you're in the square. You can go that way as well. I had Love Tunnel every night, Steve H says. Did I get brainwashed by Pete and Shell on Gran Canaria? No. I think that's another place we need to go back to, actually. Gran Canaria, yeah. Gran Canaria is not bad. I'll probably stay in Puerto Rico next time. Not by the sitter centre, or whatever you call it. By the sand dunes. I wouldn't stay there again. I didn't really like it around there. Bit boring. Right, so what's the time? It's gone blooming midnight. Jesus, we've been live for ages, 2.5 hours. This live has gone on a lot longer than I thought it was going to go on. We've had quite a lot of people come on, so thanks for coming on, everyone. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this amount of people to come on here, so it's been quite a good little live. This. There's been a lot of people that are trying to get me to talk about certain things, but I'm not talking about certain things. So that I've stuck to the ground. Well, Damien Hancock's going in May, aren't you? I don't know if he's still watching. He's probably gone now. I must admit the prices in Tenerife are quite reasonable in May. I was having a look the other day. They're a lot cheaper in May than in March, Paddy's Day. I think I might give Paddy's Day a miss next year in Tenerife. I don't think we're going to go next year to Paddy's Day. I've been there 3 years on the trot now. I think that's enough for Paddy's Day in Tenerife. If I'm going to go to Tenerife, it'll be I'm a bit gutted. I went home as the carnival was starting. Actually, I would have liked to have seen the carnival. I'm a bit gutted about that. So maybe I'll go for the carnival next year, or I'll go in May time. Try and get a good deal. Try and get a good deal in May this year, or if not, May next year. Uh, 1,800 all inclusive for a week. Blimey. Is that for 2 people? Food and drink included. Do you know, I've only been to one hotel so far, all inclusive, and that was the Grand Bali Hotel in Benidorm. And it was very cheap. It was only like I think it was £350 for the week. That included flights, transfers, and hotel accommodation, and food and drink unlimited. Everything. Breakfast, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner in the evening. It was incredible for the price. I don't know how they done it. I know the Pyramides do breakfast and dinner, don't they? Holidays with flights and transfers, so that's probably quite a good deal. The Mediterranean Palace, well, that is expensive. I paid £1,000 for a week, but that was for 2 people, so that was quite a good deal, really. It was only, was it 1,000? Yeah, it was £1,000 for breakfast and the hotel for a week. So that's £500 each. Normally it costs you double that. So that was a steal. And that's why I booked it. Because I saw it, I thought, bloody hell, that is a bargain. So I bloody booked that up. Sing me happy birthday. Is it your birthday today, Steve H? You kept that quiet. Oh, we've got JJ in the room. Hello. Morning, everyone. Morning. Was it your birthday as in now? Wednesday, or was it Tuesday? When's your birthday, Steve H? Wednesday or Tuesday, Steve H? The 26th. Oh, it's your birthday now then, Wednesday. Oh, shall we sing happy birthday to Steve H then? Come on then. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Steve H. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Happy birthday, Steve H. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! If there was a big group of us now, we'd all give you the bumps. We all throw you up in the air. Knock yourself out to some... No, I'm not going to say that. Oh, dear. Yeah, happy birthday, Steve H. Have a good day then. Right. I'm just trying to think, what have I got to do today? Got to try and get a few more videos out. That's what I've got to do. Happy 25th, Steve H. Yeah, right. Well, if you're 25, then I'm 20, Steve. Oh dear, you gotta have a laugh, haven't you? Be nice to be 20 again. It would, wouldn't it? I'd like to be 20 again. We're all 21, Johnny Vlogger. Stop telling lies, Dolly says. That's it. We don't age, do we? We get to a certain age and then we stay the same age. That's it. Who's tried tandoori hut in Los Cristianos? Heard it's the best Indian in Tenerife. Might try in August. Well, I haven't tried that restaurant yet. That is on the to-do list, but it's not easy to. Well, I don't know if I could. I probably could just go in there and have a meal, but I wouldn't be able to do a video. But saying that, I was watching Chris Godfrey, who's like a new YouTuber that likes Tenerife, so check out his channel. And he does a lot of short videos, and he did a short video in Tandoori Hut in Las Americas, and I saw him have a photograph with the owner. So maybe he's getting a bit lenient now. Maybe he doesn't mind people filming in his restaurant, but he used to be very strict. What's your gimbal in Tandoori Hut, Johnny? Yeah, probably get thrown out the restaurant, wouldn't it? But Chris, who I met in Paddy's Day in Tenerife, a lovely guy with his partner, is it Dion? He did a little short video of. He obviously ordered a meal, and it was like this green mince, and he was pouring it on the plate of the meat, and it was all sizzling, and it was all like going. And like he obviously filmed that in the restaurant, like so. I can't remember his name now. Is it Harry? If Harry saw him, he hasn't said, "Oh, can you delete that?" You know what I mean? He's let it go. So, you know, maybe you can do videos in. Maybe you can do videos in there now. I don't know. I am going to try and ask if I can do a video in there, though, because I do want to do a video now. I've been wanting to do a video for ages and ages and ages, and I'm sure if I talk to a few people, I might be allowed to do it. So I have to make my inquiry, and if I can't, then I'm gonna go in there and order a meal anyway. I definitely want to eat in there. That's definitely one of the places I want to try next time I go to Tenerife. Bit silly, really. I've been there so many times and haven't made enough effort to eat there. Go in October. Well, I think October, November, December, one of those 3 months is a good time to go. Yeah. November onwards is the off season, the winter season, so the price will drop in November. And it's a bit cheaper before Christmas, isn't it? Johnny, just do it on a video. He can't stop you. Don't forget to mention the Night Strider for a free poppadom. You get a free poppadom then. Oh, I'll have to do that then. I remember Andrew used to have, I don't know if he still has, but he used to have a deal like with all the restaurants. If you mentioned his name, if you went in the restaurant or bar, you'd get like 10% off. I don't know if that's still happening, but it's quite a good idea, isn't it? And Colin's done a deal, hasn't he, in the Veronica Strip at the Envy? Is it the Envy bar? Was it 5 drinks for €10 or something? Was it 4 beers and a fish bowl for €10? Or some beers, a fish bowl, and some shots or something. Something ridiculous for €10. So that's a good deal. Do what you want, Johnny. Every 4 pints, 2 shots. Oh, here we go. Envy, 4 pints, 2 shots, and a fish bowl for €10. God, I could be pissed on €10. You know, I don't think I've ever had a fish bowl. What's in a fish bowl? We'll have to do the fish bowl challenge. The Spanish government are banning non-EU to buy a home from April the 24th. Yeah, cheap date for €10. That's it. Go to the Envy bar. Oh dear. Johnny, we'll have to get that deal if it's still going. Hopefully it's still going when we go there next, Steve. Yeah. Sangria in a fish bowl, I think. Okay. Fish bowl is all things mixed in. Vodka, gin and everything. Okay. It could be quite strong then. Yeah, that's I mean, I'm just trying to think now. You get your cocktails, don't you, with various alcohol in it, and a fish bowl. Blimey, do you know I haven't seen a fish bowl for ages? I remember seeing them a little while ago, but I haven't seen any for ages. A fish bowl. I didn't think they did them anymore. Okay. Pink Candy says, I remember getting so drunk once I couldn't even sit up. I seen something earlier that Spain is stopping Airbnb. No, surely they can't do that. They do put a lot of ice in it to fill it up. Probably a bit like Weatherspoons. They put a lot of ice in their is it jugs? They do like jugs, don't they, of alcohol? It's like a cocktail but in a jug. And the amount of ice in that is ridiculous. Probably about 80% ice. So it makes it weak. It weakens it down, doesn't it? Love Boat says a fish bowl in Greece is lethal. So if you don't like ice, so let's say you want a fish bowl and say no ice, how much alcohol are they gonna put in the bowl then if you don't have no ice? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? So what do they do then if you don't want ice in it? They probably tell you to do one. Oh dear. I think the only thing I've done so far is because I haven't really tried to do it. I went in a fish and chip shop in Blackpool, and he said that if anyone mentions my name, they get 10% off. But that's like a super duper deal, isn't it? For €10, that is a good deal, I must admit. So I haven't done anything like that yet. I suppose you got to get friendly with a bar or a couple of people that work there, haven't you, to do that? It's not just going to happen, is it? Paragliding would be hilarious. Thing is, though, are they going to actually look at your phone to check if you've actually subscribed to them people? surely to just say the name, that's good enough, isn't it? They're not going to have time to look at everyone's phone if they say the name. Paragliding. What, you want me to jump off a mountain? Parascending, paragliding. Yeah, they all look a bit scary, don't they? I keep meaning to do those, and still haven't got round to it. I was actually going to do paragliding about 3 years ago. I actually booked. This is no rubbish. This is no bullshit. I actually booked an excursion. It was all booked to jump off a mountain, literally. But on the day it was going to happen, it was too windy, so they cancelled it. So it didn't happen. And then when the weather was good, I changed my mind. I said, "Oh no, I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it." So I bottled it. But if they'd have not cancelled it originally, I probably would have done it. So something like that, you know, when you're ready to do it, you've got to do it. And if you can't do it, then you probably won't do it. Hi guys, it's Johnny Vlogger. I'm live flying over the motorway. And I'm about to land on the motorway. Can someone shut the motorway down? Help. Oh dear, that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? Oh, dear. Let's hope your hat don't fall off your head. Am I going to Paul's stag do in Benidorm? Is that Sun with Baz? No, I didn't realise. I didn't know it was in Benidorm, was it? I thought he was going to Tenerife. I don't know. I'll have to get in contact with him, JJ. I don't know. I need to start getting my diary and start planning stuff, because sometimes I'm a bit crap planning. And before you know it, the year's over, isn't it? You'd like to see me in a hot air balloon? No, I'm not too keen on going on those hot air balloons, Pink Candy. They catch fire, you know what I mean? It's dangerous. Stick with your feet on the floor, Johnny Vlogger. Yeah, that's it, Dolly. Yeah. No comprehendo. No comprendo. Yeah. I have seen people go up in a hot air balloon and land in a hot air balloon, and I've seen some disasters of hot air balloons, and it has put me on. I would say that's pretty dodgy. He asked you to message him. He in the reef for honeymoon. He asked you if you wanted to go. You'll be going to Lorette de Mar. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Lorette de Mar, actually. I haven't been to Lorette de Mar for years. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. When is it? When's he going? Is it in June? It'd be just before his wedding, wouldn't it? Isn't it like a few days before the wedding, or the day before the wedding, or something? I can't remember now. Johnny, read my message. Sorry, what did you say? Johnny, what do you do for a job, if you don't mind me asking? Holidays are expensive and you're always away. How do I manage it? Well, some of the holidays I go on, they're budget holidays. I don't book expensive places. I look for cheap places and cheap flights. And when I get when there's a moment when it's a cheap flight and a cheap place to stay, then I book them both at the same time. I normally look at the flight. I find a cheap day when there's a cheap flight. As soon as I find that slot, then I look up accommodation, and then if I find cheap accommodation with them flights, if they all link in, then I book both of them. But 9 out of 10, the cheap accommodation won't link with a cheap flight, and you have to pay a bit more on one of them. So, like, you might get a cheap flight, but the accommodation will be dearer, or the accommodation would be, the other way around, cheap and the flight would be dearer. But if you can get both cheap, then yes, why not? The way I look at it, if you can book a cheap holiday, it then gives you the chance to go away again because you haven't spent a lot of money. Does that make sense? But hey, when I went away in December, I did the opposite. I booked an expensive holiday, and I don't normally do that, so that's quite rare. How can you fly with no luggage? You need to change. Well, what it is, I pack certain clothes. The only thing you need more of is t-shirts and underwear. Things like shorts, you only need a couple of pairs for a week. Socks, I mean, 2 pairs of socks for a week. If you're gonna wear sliders, you don't need socks, do you? So that eliminates socks. You don't need jumpers. I normally take a few t-shirts and a few shirts, a mixture, enough for one a day. So that if I went for a week, that's 7. Obviously, if it's in the middle of the summer and it's boiling hot, you need 2 a day. So you'd probably have to take a cabin bag in the summer, but when I go in the winter, it's cooler, so I don't have to take that much stuff. And what I've done now, I take a thick coat, a fleece, with me as well as an emergency. So if it's pouring down with rain, I've got a coat, and if it's a bit chilly, I've got a fleece. And I just take 1 pair of trainers. I wear jeans there and back. The rest of the holiday, they don't get worn unless it's cold in the evening. And that's all I need. I don't need nothing else. I just take the toothbrush, a flannel. You buy your soap. You get your soap in the hotels, or you buy your soap out there and shampoo, don't you? So you normally get towels in the rooms you stay in, the hotels or the apartments. You don't need to take a towel. Then I take on with vlogging gear, chargers, cameras, phone, gimbals. That's it. A few memory cards. And that's it. A pack of cards, maybe. Well, the holder I've got is, I don't know how it does it, but somehow I managed to get all that stuff in a holder bag. It seems impossible, but I've sort of found a way of how I pack, and I get it all in there. So until I can't get everything in the holder, I'm always going to take a holder. It's as simple as that. And I suppose if I booked a holiday like Jet2 holiday or something, or whatever, EasyJet holiday or something, you're allowed to take a check-in bag, aren't you? So in that situation, then obviously you can take more stuff, and you can buy lots of stuff to bring back in the suitcase. And an airline you can fly with, you can take 2 bags, is British Airways. If you book a British Airways flight, You're allowed a holdall bag, and you're allowed a cabin bag in the price. It's all included in the price. EasyJet don't do that. Ryanair don't do that. You have to pay extra for that second bag. And that's where they top the price right up. What have I missed here? Do that fast speedboat like Lee Davy. Try not cry. Go take a boat ride. You need to be up early. Film the dolphins. They're so beautiful, made me cry. Lorette Demar Properators. I wouldn't trust that one. He flies on his own with no luggage. Can you jump out of a plane and film it wearing a GoPro? Dear, oh dear, that'd be a parachute jump, wouldn't it, Pink, if I did that? Veronica's is dodgy at times. How can you fly with no luggage? No, I've already read that. That was ages ago. Well, the other thing you could do is you could do a Lucas, what my friend does. He took a holdall bag, and then he got to the gate with a black sack and a holdall bag, and they wouldn't let him through with the black sack. So what he had to do, he had to empty the black sack of clothes and put them on him. He had to put all these clothes on him that were in the black sack. It was crazy because people were laughing at him. But at least he didn't have to pay the extra charge. It's stupid though, because whether you've got a bag, a sack of a black sack of clothes, or you've got to put them on, it's still the same weight going on the plane. It's stupid. If you wear it all, it's free, but if you carry it, they charge you. It's crazy. It's such a stupid rule, isn't it? I think they need to change it, the airlines. They need to weigh people rather than going by whether you've got one or two bags. It should be down to how much do you and the luggage weigh compared to the way it is now. Like a human and one or two bags, you know, if they brought that law in, I think that would be fairer. But then I suppose it would be what's the word? Would you say it's prejudice? Like a heavy person going on a plane with their luggage is going to get charged more than a skinny person with the same amount of luggage weight. There would be arguments, wouldn't there? There would be, oh, the fat person would go, well, why should I have to pay more to the skinny person? Maybe that's why they don't do it. I don't know, but I just thought of that as an idea. I don't know. Oh, we got Cole's Place on. Hello, Cole's Place. Colin, how you doing? It's good morning now. This is going on for ages, this live. I didn't predict this. It's crazy, these lives. They're so unpredictable, aren't they? Jesus, is this the same live? Yeah, this is the same live. I'm losing the plot now. This is the live where I did a screen challenge, and we was talking about immigrants and hospitals and how many people can get on the screen. That's all ended, and then I've just carried on chatting and chatting and chatting, and it just doesn't stop. They're quite funny, these lives, because I didn't plan any of this. It just happened. It's quite funny. But people like this sort of thing, don't they? I suppose I sort of like it in a way. It's cheered me up a bit now. These everyone coming on. Did you and the girlfriend take a hold all each? No suitcases. Well, when I went with Denise, she had one of those tiny under seat suitcases that you can buy. You can buy them, and it's designed to be the right size, and it goes under the seat. So she had one of them. But I had my Adidas holdall bag. I think I take it everywhere now. It's been everywhere I've been, that holdall bag, and it's done well, that holdall bag. I think what's good about that holder bag, it's thin, it's very light, but it's strong, and that's why you can get a lot of stuff in it. Whereas with one of those small underseat suitcases that you can buy, they're thicker, and you can't get as much in them. But saying that though, Denise had a knack. She was like rolling up she was like making all her clothes like a load of wraps. She was making all her clothes like a load of wraps, and I don't know how she done it. She got them all in the back in the suitcase, and I was like, bloody hell, how'd you do that? You know, because what I do when I pack, I'm terrible at packing. I just literally get 7 t-shirts and shirts. I just literally put them all on top of one another, and then I just fold them over, and then I pick the whole lot up, and I just bung them in the holdall bag, and they go in, and that's it. Jet2 may be slightly more expensive when you look, but actually works out cheaper with bags. My missus needs the bag. Fair enough. Yeah, some women, they like to take everything with them, don't they? Like the hairdryer and all that sort of stuff. Women's stuff. So how's Colin then? Are you all right, Colin? Richard Dice. Jet2 plane was a 737, same as Ryanair. Poor legroom, and hearing Jess Glynn 24/7 gives me migraine. Or was that one of the passengers sitting next to you playing Jesse Glynn? Scotland the Brave, let's all have 4 points. 4 points, 2 shots and a fishbowl, and have a cheap night. Get half caned. So Colin, have you had this deal that you've got? These 4 beers, 2 shots and a fishbowl. Have you tried it? Was it good? What shots are you allowed? What beers do you get? Can you get me a good deal on a hotel, please? Colin, Steve H says. Colin says, I wish, Steve, I hit Airbnb last few trips. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? 1 minute you can get a good deal on the hotels, and then it goes the other way, doesn't it? The Airbnbs are better. I really did want to get a hotel on this holiday, but it didn't happen. The prices were just absolutely bloody crazy, you know. Everywhere, all the hotels that were coming up on my phone, they were going 1,200, 1,500, 2,000. I was like, I'm not going to pay that for 6 days. And then all of a sudden, I thought, no, do you know what? I'm getting off of all these different travel apps. I'm going to go on Airbnb, and I've just typed in the dates. I think I put South Tenerife, and all of a sudden, this this room where I stayed. It just came up out the blue, and I was like, "What? 175 quid? 170? That can't be right. That must be for 3 days or something." And I triple checked it, and I checked it, and I checked it, and it was still £175. And I thought, bloody hell, I better book this up quick. This is gonna go. And I was quite. Oh, look, someone's trying to ring me. Go away. And when you see a bargain, you've got to snap it up there and then. Ah, bloody hell. Go away. Right. So how long have we been live? 3 hours, 10 minutes. Ah, this bloody. Isn't it annoying, isn't it? Someone tries ringing you this time of night. They never ring normally. Right. I'm not stopping blogging Tenerife, no, mate. Just stepping away from the community a bit. Excuse my language. Gatwick to Mahon, all inclusive, 3 adults and a 17-year-old, £270 for 7 nights. Is that Babe Station calling you? Yeah. I'm not going to say who it is. Oh dear. I don't drink like that these days, John. The beers are Estrella, so it's 4 Estrellas, 2 shots, and a fish bowl, a massive big cocktail. Okay. Ah, maybe I'm not the only one then. That's good to hear then, Colin. I'm not the only one then, because I find it harder to drink a lot of alcohol now. I don't want to stand out from the crowd looking a bit weird because I don't drink a lot. It's just my body. It seems to reject alcohol now. Maybe I should just have cocktails and shots or spirit drinks. I think the beers. I think the beers are just not for me anymore now. The beers are coming to an end. I think that's what I'm finding. Best deals in December are always earliest part of the month, the 1st to the 15th. That's it. Yeah, I found that. Sometimes October they're quite good deals, aren't there, in Tenerife? And April, May, after Paddy's Day, about a month after the when the Paddy's Day and festival was finished, you find at Easter, when Easter's gone, immediately after Easter, I find some of the prices drop then as well. It's not weird if you don't drink alcohol. Okay. Matt Sparrow, hello. Vivek said, so for December, what month did prices go down? Dido's was nice. I haven't watched that video yet. Is it quite nice there? Is it Colin Dido's? £20 for 2 burgers, chips and drinks. Oh, you found another place. Siam Mall, £20 for 2 burgers, chips and drinks. Really nice as well. Okay. I've always booked December around September, Steve. Colin says. The price is called Old Age John. Yeah, I'm getting. Well, I don't know if you are, but I'm getting too old. Yeah. Graham Jones. Sorry, I missed your message. Sorry. God, there's so many messages on here. This is incredible. I don't normally get these. I don't know. I just can't believe there's a load of people on this live. It's crazy. Ryanair London Stansted to Fuerteventura, September 2020 was £4 there and £4 back. That's crazy. Yeah, you can't get that anymore though. You might be lucky to get £15 one way each way. I think Colin mentioned that to me once. You got cheap flights, didn't you, Colin? On the EasyJet or something. Is it like 49p or something? Something stupid. That must have been in the really early days of EasyJet when they used to have the phone number on the side of the plane, didn't they? Those plays go in August. I'm going then. Fishbowl crazy, me, you, and the missus. Johnny, you're 21. I wish. Oh, I'm always work busy in August. Sorry, mate. Steve H is 20 today. Yeah, we know that. Happy birthday. We need a holiday. Yes, we do, don't we, Matt? Yeah. Wow, there's so many places to go. There's so many deals. It's like, which one do you pick and when do you go? That's the way I look at it now. But I find keep going away regular, it gets a bit much, you know. I like to have a bit of time in England, if you know what I mean. Happy birthday, Steve. Bet you're not as ancient as Johnny Vlogger. I'm younger than the lot of you. Steve. Breaking news, Colin. How can they do this? Kevin, haha. We have kids. They grow up. It's our time now. We're 21 again, Dolly says. Oh, dear. Watch to the end. Scotland the Brave. This is shocking. Which video is this? What video are we on about now, Colin? I'll have to watch it as well. Which video is this, Colin? I've lost the plot. Sorry, mate. You have to remind me. Is this one of your videos or is it one of Kevin's videos? There's an option to slow the chat down. I know. Do you know what? I don't know how you do it. Does anyone? How do you slow this chat down? It's too much. Oh dear. I mean, we've only got 20 people in here, and the amount of comments I'm getting for 20 people, that's a lot of comments. So, you know, if it was 100 people in here, I don't think I could cope. I'd lose the plot. I'd have a breakdown, I think. No, Kev and Scotsman have always been the clickbait masters, likes of me and Johnny just followed. I think that's one of my weaknesses on YouTube. I'm not very good at clickbait. I don't even think I've had a clickbait video yet. I get a few ideas, but they just don't seem to be right. So maybe one day I'll get a clickbait video. Oh, we've got Roxanne in the room. Hello. Hello, Steve H, he says. Johnny, there is a way to slow the chat. Yeah, I know there's a way. I don't know how you do it. I've no idea. Haven't got a clue. I tried to do it once and I couldn't do it. So I'll have to I don't know if you know, Colin. Do you know how to slow the chat down? Otherwise I'll have to ask someone, I don't know. Flick your on air light on, John. It's a bit bright. It's like it's gonna blow up. All right, I'll put it on, but you probably won't see the on air. The only way you'll see the on air is if I move the camera close up to it. Look, I need to make it darker. It's too bright. So when I look at that in reality, it's red. But when you see it on the screen, it's pink. Right, here we go. Look, I'm going to move it closer. Hang on a minute. So I'm on StreamYard, so it's the right way round, not like bloody YouTube. See, look, when it's nearer, it changes. It goes red. Can you see that, guys? So that's literally right next to it. And it's clearer, isn't it? It's not too bad. But as soon as I move it about 6 foot away from the camera, it's too bright. It's just like a big just a glow of light on the screen, isn't it? It's pretty crap. It's too high up, Johnny. Johnny, are you in the red light district? The red light district of Eastbourne at the moment. Oh dear, got a laugh. Not been Tandoori Hut for years. It's too high up, right? Yeah, I'll have to lower it down, and I'll probably have to spray some black paint on it or something. I don't know. It's annoying because when I bought it and you look at the box, I thought, oh, that would be nice, you know. And then I bought it. I've left it for a year, and then I finally put it up, thinking, oh yeah, it'd be a bit like yours, Colin, you know, because you've got a nice blonde hair one, haven't you? And but it's too bright. It's too bright. It just doesn't blend in, does it? Never mind. I'll have to maybe I'll lower it down and make it a bit darker. Spray a bit of paint on it, or have it nearer my face or something. Like, I don't know. I'll have to get near it or something. I don't know. I haven't got a bloody clue. Steve H, he needs to make you a managing mod to do it. Johnny, you still got a wrapped. What about turn it off and try it that way? Turn it off. Johnny, Yeah, my lampshade's still wrapped, yes. That's a Johnny Vlogger tradition, that is, Scotland the Brave. It's just a joke thing. Johnny Vlogger, can me pink be mod? Can pink be a mod? Who's the chief mod? Well, I suppose I'm the main mod. Everyone that's got a spanner is the same. There's no one better than anyone else. You can make someone better than other people in the moderators, but I haven't done that yet. You have no. Well, you have to be a viewer for quite a while to have a spanner. I don't just give them out because strangers can't be trusted, I'm afraid. I normally have to meet someone, or I have to get to know them for a while before they get a spanner. I don't just hand them out. Because I did this before, and I've got a lot of problems on my channel, so. You have to buy, that's it. Colin says you have to buy me 3 fish bowls for a spanner. That's it. You can remove them. I can remove spanners when people, if I think a certain moderator is causing havoc on the channel, like hiding people for no reason and timing people out, etc., then I can just delete them. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? You can actually see it now. It looks grey, doesn't it? It looks grey on the screen now. So if I line that up, so let's imagine let's stand up then. Let's imagine I was sitting in a seat and the sign was there without the light on. You can see it, can't you? It's quite good now. But you'd need maybe a little board. Put it on a board with a different colour, maybe. I'll have to experiment with that, guys. So I'll change it soon. So Colin, where did you get your on-air sign from? Your one's like a multicoloured one, isn't it? Has it got 2 colours on it, green and it says off air and on air, doesn't it? Your one. How can they do this? How can they do this? How can they make it too bright? It's imagine Johnny on Veronica's with 3 Collindills. He'd be in an ambulance. I probably would, Scotland the Brave, actually, yeah. You got it on eBay. It was about 12 quid or thereabouts. Okay. Well, it's all down to how strong the alcohol, isn't it? These fish bowls and shots or whatever. I think the most hilarious moment I've ever had on YouTube drinking was when I was at the Vault Bar after I tracked down the Night Strider, and I went to the Vault Bar, and all these drinks kept coming through. The bell kept ringing every 10 seconds, going ding ding, ding ding, and this waitress kept bringing all these drinks out, and all these tomato juices and burgers and chips, and oh, it was ridiculous. I think I had like 40 drinks. It was something ridiculous, and I probably had a good half of the drinks, and then in the end I was I was going to people, here, do you want a free shot? Here, do you want a beer? I couldn't handle it. And I was actually sick on the live, and I think I wet myself, and I just kept going and going and going until the battery died on my battery pack and phone, and it was like 6.5 hours, this live stream. It was mental. And I tried to do, I did the Vault Bar again, I think it was September last year or December, I can't remember now. And after 8 drinks, I said to the girl, I said, oh, can you stop it now? Can you stop the orders coming in now? I can't handle this anymore. End it, stop it. Because I knew it was going to get crazy. So it was classic. It is funny, but if your body can't take it, you need help. You need someone else to be there to drink some of the drink. Colin says the best live was the fight in the Chinese. Oh yeah, the slow boat one. That was crazy, wasn't it, Colin? That just happened, didn't it? It just came from nowhere. But I think what didn't help in that situation, the waiter was adamant that he wasn't going to give me a free sweet and sour pork balls. It was I either pay for another portion or the row was just going to keep going on all night. And there was obviously someone there nearby listening, a Spanish bloke, and he obviously intervened when he shouldn't have intervened. But I think he couldn't have understood English very well, because all he was thinking was I wasn't going to pay any of the bill, but I was going to pay, bits of the bill. The only bit I wasn't going to pay for was these soggy, sweet and sour bloody pork balls, which were awful. And the bloke just bloody got up. He goes, you pay. And all I remember is like, he just came straight to the table. It was like, I didn't react quick enough. And he just went, he just like threw his arm across the table. All these glasses started dropping and crashing. And the next thing, my gimbal was flying over the balcony onto the ground below. And I thought my phone had gone with it as well. But luckily, by sheer luck, the phone came off the gimbal and was on the table. It stayed on the table, staring at Tom. And all I was thinking about is, where's my phone? Where's my gimbal? And I ran off to get the gimbal and phone. And Tom was like being threatened by this bloke. He could have got beaten up big time, that bloke. And it got a bit out of control and it got a bit scary at that moment. It was like, it was a bit crazy. Whew. Johnny was fighting the Chinese in the live, still there. Need to see this. Yeah. If you just type in Johnny Vlogger Slow Boat, it'll come up. Hello, JBM. Hello, how are you doing? So, Colin, have you ever had a moment in your YouTubing where someone's been funny or don't want you filming them, or you think something's going to go wrong? Oh, here we go. Yeah, had a few folks saying I shouldn't film where there's people on the lash. Yeah, there's always going to be one, isn't there? There's always going to be someone that doesn't like you pointing the camera at them, or they're some sort of weirdo. There's always going to be that. I think it's you get used to it in the end, and it becomes like a confidence thing. You've either got the confidence to carry on filming and you don't give a toss about that person that's moaning, or you turn around and you walk the other way, or you just turn the end the film or something. I was on Veronica's that night where the guy tried to pickpocket me when I was filming. Was that the 3 o'clock in the morning one? Was that the one when them guys came towards you near the end of the video? I remember watching you when you was doing Veronica's one really late, and these 2 blokes or 3 blokes were coming towards you, weren't they, near the end? That looked a bit dodgy. Another one where the prostitute spat at me. Do I end the video after fighting? I must admit, you got a lot of guts to film Veronica's late at night. Colin, you do well there, my friend. There's no way I could do that. I mean, I went to I filmed Veronica's at 11:30 midnight the other week when I first got there. And that was on a Saturday night, and it looked pretty rough then at 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I dread to think what it'd be like by 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And that was just walking by the railing bit at the top of the stairs. I had a lot of people looking at me then, giving me funny looks. And there was big groups of lads, and it was like I was on my own. I was like, Jesus. You know, I was ready to run, basically. I was ready to run at any moment that someone was going to try and snatch my phone or try and rob me or pin me to the ground or something. Oh my God, look how young Johnny Vlogger looks on there. Which video is this? Is this the slow boat one? Yeah, a lot of people say I've aged a lot in 3 years. I'm never used to the way I look now. I've aged a lot in 3 years. When my hair gets a bit long, it makes me look older as well. When I need a shave, and this bit of hair, is that, no, the other side, behind on the TV, the bit that's sticking out, the hair that's sticking out, that means I need another haircut, you see. I think I should go back to that slow boat, you know, and do another video there, like a take 2. But maybe I'll go with someone that's maybe go with a couple of people next time. But maybe if I ordered the same meal again, I would say I want the sauce separate to the sweet and sour balls. And if they did make the same mistake again by putting the sauce on the balls, then I would just straight away go, I'm not paying for that. No, I want that separate. Or, I'll probably just get up and walk off next time. I wouldn't even moan. I'd just go, fuck this. See you later, mate. It's near the end, Scotland, the Brave. It's near the end. I don't actually fight with the guy. I was more worried about my gimbal going over the balcony than having a fight with the guy. I probably wouldn't have stood a chance, to be honest. He was pretty big built, and I would have just got bashed. I would have got battered big time. So if the guy was smaller, I probably would have stood my ground, but there's no way I'm not gonna mess with someone that's about 6 foot tall, that's like bloody some sort of wrestler bloke in Spanish that probably can't speak proper English. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. I mean, when I watch back the video, it is a bit silly, really, moaning about a bit of sweet and sour sauce. But you know, I've been to God knows how many Chineses over the years. That was the first time ever the Chinese had put the sauce on the balls, and where the waiter got louder and louder and louder, and he had no fault about the customer being right. It was like he was right and you were wrong, and it didn't matter how long he was going to moan about it. He wasn't gonna say, oh, okay, let's forget about it. Yeah, you have the 3 bowls. I'll go and make some more. End of problem. But no, it was just never going to happen. So it makes you wonder if that bloke turned up, if he rung him up and told him to come down to cause the trouble. And I don't know. I wasn't really prepared for it. Like I said, it's never happened to me before, that situation, and I've learnt my lesson from it. Maybe I should have been clever. I should have gone off and gone to the loo and rung the police, saying I feel threatened by the waiter, and the guy's not going to knock the money off the bill or whatever for the pork balls, or he ain't going to make some new ones. And I don't know, maybe I should have gone and chatted to him quietly, not being live on the camera, and it probably wouldn't have got as bad as it got. But hey, it's one of those things, you know, you learn from your experience, your mistakes or whatever. And that's it, it's done now, isn't it? Johnny, I can't actually remember how I came across your channel. Steve H said it was hilarious. I know some people thought it was hilarious. But the more I watch it now, the more I don't really like that video. It's good to watch, but not the best. Colin says a prostitute spat at you. I had a man spit at me in the Los Cristianos market the other week when I filmed right at the beginning. As you walk in, there's like a little stall selling cold drinks, and just to the left of that there was like a stall. I think the guy was like selling bags or something, or various stuff on the table, and I only got him for a slight second on the camera, and this guy, he got up and he came out and he's going, oh, you film me on camera, you delete video now, you delete. I no face on camera. I mean, it was like arguing for me for about 2 minutes, and I was going, no, I'm not deleting it. Well, I ended up saying, yeah, all right, then I'll delete it. I'll delete a bit of it when I edit it. But he expected me to delete the whole video, and there's no way I was going to delete the whole video. And in the end, he didn't like it because I was standing my ground, and he spat at my foot, just like, did you say that woman spat at your foot, Colin? Or did she spat higher up? Well, anyway, this guy spat at me, luckily spat down below and on the trainers, but I think he missed anyway, went on the ground. I mean, if he'd have actually spat at me in the face, I would have kicked off. I would have thrown a punch at him. There's no way I would have accepted that, because that is disgusting, someone doing that. So, yeah, some of them Spanish people, they're a bit weird, aren't they? They've got a funny humour. They've got a funny attitude. They don't seem to have the same attitude as us English when something's going wrong. They seem to be more aggressive. They seem to be more. They wanna get into trouble. They want trouble quickly. They're a bit strange, some of them young Spanish people. But hey, you just got to do what you can at that moment in time, haven't you? You've got to either bite back or walk away or try and diffuse the situation. And if it's not going to diffuse, then I don't know. You just have a fucking fight with them. Just go, oh, fuck it then. You know what I mean? Because some of them Spanish people, they're bloody rude. They've got no manners, some of these Spanish. I mean, there's some lovely Spanish people, don't get me wrong, there's some brilliant Spanish people out there, but there's some nasty Spanish people as well. And there's quite a few nasty Spaniards driving around in cars. I nearly got run over. On my latest trip. I was trying to cross the road in this guacho place, and there was a transit van opposite me. And what are these drivers famous for? They're famous for not putting their indicators on. So he's at this junction opposite me. I don't know if he's going to go left or right. And then I think, oh, I'll walk down the road a bit. He's going to go the other way. So what's he do? He ends up coming the way I'm crossing the road. So as I'm halfway in the middle of the road, he's pulled out. I can't then cross the road. And then I'm like going, like in English, like saying, oh, you wanker, fuck off or whatever. And then he's like said something in Spanish, and then he's driven off. And then as soon as the van's gone, I'm in the road, and there's this massive lorry coming towards me, like a 20-ton lorry, and it's like, what the fuck? And it was like I had to instantly jump out of the road to avoid getting hit by this lorry. It was pretty scary. I mean, the lorry driver did put his brakes on, but he only just missed me. That was pretty scary. So I've learnt my lesson there now. Never cross the road opposite a car at a junction. Whew. You know, while we over apologise over everything, they laugh at us. Surely says, Steve, was that the first fault? Steve H, just seen him singing Zombie. Johnny Vlogger, 2 years ago with Night Strider. It was longer than that. It was probably about 4 years ago, Dolly. That was in lockdown. He was at the Vault Bar with loads of free drinks, Steve H. Yeah, that's it. I got wrecked. Do you know, I don't know how I got back to my room that night. That was incredible. That's disgusting spitting. Yeah. I mean, I cut that bit out on the video. I could have kept the original footage with the bloke moaning, but I cut it all out. But with the bit that's left on the video, you can still see his face anyway. So it seemed a bit pointless editing any of it anyway. That was the one you was trying to stalk, Strider. Well, it was just a bit of fun, wasn't it? It was like treasure hunt. It was like Annika Rice going around trying to get clues of where the treasure was, wasn't it? With the old treasure hunt. In my case, it was like, oh, I'm doing a live. The Night Strider's doing a live. Let's try and see if we can both meet somewhere at some point. And I did manage to do it in the end, so I was quite pleased with that. Unfortunately, the quality of the live stream was, the picture was very fuzzy, the signal was rubbish, so that ruined it a bit. But the idea and the outcome was quite good. And then having a little break and then going up to the Bolt Bar after was a laugh, yeah. Right, so how long we've been way over this? It's 1:30 in the morning now. I think I'm going to have to end this live now. This is way too late to be carrying on doing a live stream. So I think I'm going to have to say good night now, guys. It's I need to go to bed. So thank you everyone for coming on and having a good chat and that. It's a bit of a strange live. This one, it's gone from one extreme to the other. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the live, click the thumbs up. And thanks everyone for coming on. And I'll see you on another live. Okay. Jammy boy. Do I go to Spain a lot? I go to Tenerife a lot. Then Benidorm. There you go. I make you laugh. Well, there you go. Then hit the subscribe button, Jammy boy. What's going on here? TV's going to shut down. Turn that off anyway. Right, I'm going to go, guys. Now it's way too late. It's 1:30 in the morning. 4-hour live. There you go. 3 hours 52 minutes. Right. So thanks for watching. As I said already, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next live. So good night, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye for now, everyone. Good night. Right, I'm going to end it. Bye-bye.